Well, hey everybody.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh no, I can hear myself on the stream.
What? Oh, that's not my fault. I don't have to fix that.
No, it isn't.
Perfect.
Entirely mine.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you all here. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
All right.
Chilling here in the fabulous Tiki Bar our community created.
I'm just getting in, making sure I can see chat. Hi, chat.
I heard someone was saying in the in-game chat someone put a secret in here.
A secret?
Yeah, I don't know if we have the game knowledge necessary to deduce a secret, but there's a secret in this room somewhere.
I mean, you can go back here and there's a locker.
That's where I first thought. Yeah, that's where. Is there anything to get in there? Does it work?
They all have brooms and buckets in them.
I mean, that's...
When you can open and close them.
That's efficient.
There's a shoe rack. I don't know what constitutes a secret.
I don't know either. Yeah, the bar is a xylophone. It looks great. Like, it really matches. I love that we put a tap into it.
Lady Fitchell, congrats on 2 months of membership. Thanks for hanging with us and supporting us.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Huzzah, indeed.
You guys really made good use of the space. And these chairs up here are fabulous.
It looks big. Like, it's very good use of space.
I like the light, too. Like, is that, it looks like something that would be in, is it Tamtara? Deepcroft? No, Deepcroft's the demony one. What's the, Totorok. 1,000 Maws of Totorok. Oh, what's this over here?
You gotta be more specific, Kyle.
Oh, there's a little Alexander there in the corner.
Little Alexander where?
To your character's left.
My character's left.
There's an Alexander behind the couch.
Oh, look at that. There is an Alexander behind the couch. We'll have to refer to this as the Alexander Loft.
There you go. I like that.
I'll meet you in the Alexander Loft.
I mean, honestly, my favorite feature is the demon wall. I'm glad we incorporated it in. With the spit. It looks so good.
It good.
Is this guy a thing? Oh. Oh, purchase.
He's a material supplier.
Huh.
I definitely have used this Namatsu to clean out my bags before.
Man, speaking of bags,
I believe we have a repairer upstairs.
We do. Speaking of, yeah, here we go. Have a weapon coffer. Oh, had a sword in it.
Of course it did.
Would that coffer have like auto updated?
That I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just now noticing the candles in the loft in the entryway. The Kyle approved candles.
Yes, I did request candles. Have the candles grown exponentially? There's some candles. Those are nice candles.
Well, I didn't notice them before. You mentioned them last stream, and I meant to make it a point to go look, but I forgot. Now I'm looking, and oh, we have candy. Someone put out Halloween candy.
Oh, nice.
Thank you all. It's adorable.
The crystal bell's in the table. That's cute. Oh, wow. You had a perfectly sized table to make those on top. That's solid.
Something tells me that's like a well-known thing amongst decorators.
It's probably this exact table. All right, nobody look. This place is a mess.
Your inventory?
My inventory is okay. My retainer is messy, though.
Oh, God, yeah. My retainer is an absolute nightmare. Keep forgetting I can summon my retainer here.
But that's what we're here to do today. We're here to get a little organized. Get pretty.
Oh, yeah. My retainer had money. I'm taking your money. Sorry.
Wait, retainers hold money?
They can list things on the marketplace on your behalf, and then the money goes to them.
Oh.
And you need to withdraw it off of them.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the very dramatic buff there, Bathian. I don't think I did anything new to my room. I got a matching door. That's about it.
My room is just to hold my stuff right now. It is nothing.
Behold.
Nothing of note. Does this chair actually work? I mean, I doubt it like actually rocks, but can I sit in this chair? Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, look at you.
It's a nice little chair, Sonny.
Oh, what does this do? Current design? Apply design? Oh, is it a wall? Oh, it's a wall deck. I guess you can. Okay, I see. I see.
Welcome everybody as we get started here. It's good to see you all today. Happy Wednesday. Good to see so many members in the chat. Welcome to our fabulous mod team. Chaos Squall, good to see you. Daz, good to see you. Hope you're all doing very, very well today. I guess you could
see everybody.
Deposit money in case you want to limit your spending. Give yourself.
It's just like real life, where I have X amount of money go to my savings, so I don't see it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good way to work it. Pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first. Actually, you should probably play the government first, because otherwise they're going to come after you.
Well, you and I are, independent, whatever you call it.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. I forgot.
Most people don't need to worry about that.
Most people, that's taken care of for them. Yeah, my rule is pay the government first.
It's the way to do it. LLC.
Gotta pay that government.
Nice fire pit outside, too. Fire pit on the beach is so cozy.
It is nice.
I think that there's actually, someone was saying there's only one medium and one large available for this next round. Otherwise, everything else is bought up.
In all of everything?
I think that doesn't include smalls. There may be some smalls, but yeah, dude, it's gone.
Damn.
Because I might be wrong about this, but they turned off auto destruction, which means like if you haven't logged in or run your account in a long time, your house would be destroyed so others can get at it. They turned that off, I think, back in Endwalker release because people couldn't log in, and obviously, if you can't log in, you can't keep your house maintained. I think you even have to like go into your house every once in a while and like say hello, or it'll go away.
Gotcha. Auto destruct is back on.
Okay, it is back on. Interesting. I don't remember what number my summerware is on here. There we go.
I have been logging out, just looking out at the beach, like every time I log out. I come to the house, I walk out to the beach, I log off.
That's chill.
It has been making me really want to. I have not been to the beach this year. It's been making me really want to go to the beach. We got a trip coming up. We're going to the Keys next month, though, so
nice.
We will get plenty of sun and fun.
Nice. They here they warned about system shock, which is interesting. My phone went off this morning. It was like, be advised, 90-degree weather this weekend. Hot, hot, hot for Washington and Oregon. But also do realize that there's a lot of snow on the mountains. So if you jump in a river, it'll be 36 degrees.
Oh my God.
Do not jump in rivers. It's bad for your health.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. The feels like over the weekend was 113.
Oh my goodness.
It was 96 degrees with, I think, 70% humidity. Yeah, it was
brutal.
rough, and there was like no wind. This is the hottest I remember it being in a very long time.
I'm so happy though. It was a nice wet spring, which was great for my sister's farm. And last year was really rough with the droughts. So it's just really nice to have kind of the Pacific Northwest weather back on this year and proper.
It sounds nice. We had a cold winter by Florida standards. It was nice. By the time it started warming up, I was ready for it. I missed shorts, which is how you know it's a nice winter in Florida, because you get tired of wearing pants.
I hate wearing pants.
I'm not a fan, man. Oh, over the weekend, Target had a sale on their athletic shorts. I'm very comfy right now.
That is some mid-30s conversation, and I'm here for it.
This is the first time in my life I've been into athletic shorts. So, yeah. I don't know if it's an age thing, but I'm all about athletic shorts now.
I'm doing great on my goals for the for the 5K in September. Knocking those out of the park. I'm really excited. I'm doing
Nice.
I lost a lot of stomach weight very fast too, so that was awesome. I was very proud of that. See that go away.
Nice.
after about
I've been
2
able
months.
to. I think this is the longest amount of time I've like maintained a weight, which has been nice. I
Yeah.
obviously would like to be a little slimmer, but I'm happy with myself.
Good.
It's nice. It's good. It's a comfy feeling.
Yeah. Well, as the sun rises, we might as well quest in the day. Wait,
That
what?
that never happens.
Wait, I'm confused by the time clock. I was looking at local time. Okay, yes. It is 6 a.m. Shall we get to ether currenting? And where is
Let's
there a
do
good way
it.
to track which ether currents we've completed?
Not that I know of.
Okay, well let's go
All
to
I know is we can't fly anywhere, so we need to go everywhere.
Yeah, let's start in where's the big boy place? Alamigo. So I'm gonna head to Porta Praetora. I believe I'm sitting. Oh, we're not in a party either.
Oh, hey, check it out! I've got a katana now. I can be cool
Oh,
like you.
cool. Oh, that's cool. That looks great.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it because this whole set is like Kugani themed. So
Go
where do you
back
want to start? I guess we should start by inviting you into a party.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Check your ether currents and travel, says the super chat from Super Sideswiper. Thank you for kicking us off with a super chat today, Super Sideswiper.
Appreciate it.
I need to come up
there's
with
whole
a
travel.
nickname for you. I need to. I don't know if I want to call you Side or Swiper or Super or Triple S.
Super side.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
start calling you
I didn't even know there was a whole tab for travel, but I've always just kind of zoomed past it.
Me neither. Yeah, there is. Holy shit! Look at that.
And
All right,
mount
I'm gonna put this on my hotbar for the sake of today.
speed. What does mount
What is
speed
each
mean?
tab?
Labyrinthinos.
Okay, Ruby C is complete. I forgot about that.
Yes,
Oh,
we
so
did.
tab 1 is Heaven's Ward. Tab 2 is Stormblood, and I'm assuming 3 is Shadowbringers and 4 is Endwalker. Where are you off to?
I was heading to the Pretoria.
Porta Pretoria.
Porta Pretoria.
Por-
which I believe yep, is the big
Cool.
ramp.
You're a big ramp. So should we just start checking blue quests? Is there a way to tell if it's
Yeah,
a...
we might as well blue quest it,
Well-
and then as we're out and about, we might yalm it.
Oh, there is a... Yeah, there's one... At least one out here. Okay.
I were a fish.
Dorothy has a blue quest for us. Oh, I get called Lieutenant for once.
Oh, they both called us Lieutenant.
Oh, wait, never mind. Interesting. Why?
Is she... What's she
Why is
dressed as?
Doroth? No one. She's not wearing colors, but she's got the like it's a uniform, but it's not the colors of any of the companies.
Well, the hat has like a blue and a red gem on it, so maybe there's like a Grand Company co-op.
Like a guild or you got to join the union, Kyle.
Yeah. Chat says it's Immortal Flames, so she's just into calling us all Lieutenant.
Oh, okay. Winkle, thank you for the super chat. Got the final info. Auto destruct is back on as of March 9th, was paused due to Endwalker release, then again due to Ukraine. Oh. Dora says, Lieutenant Nocrest, I presume. I've spoken with members of the Scions, and if I may be so bold as to ask, is it true that you learned some Far Eastern technique for moving underwater as freely as a fish? I just nod to that. Yeah, because there's no
whatever.
story there,
Sure.
Warrior of Light. Don't explain how you can breathe underwater. Then it was not an exaggeration? Incredible. Would you be willing to put that ability to use for us? If so, I have an agent stationed underneath those towering steps by the lock who would dearly love to speak with you. And we're off.
Excellent. What else? We got more down the hill.
Maybe. Where are we, by the way? What should I look at? The locks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it looks like we're missing one in the world, and I'm assuming the red pips are quests.
Oh, I'm not sure what the red pips symbolize. I think they're locations, but not like teleporter. Like this says the White Isle when you zoom in on it. So yeah, we've never even been to the northern part of this map in the main story quests.
Oh, interesting.
Are these target
Well,
dummies? Oh, nice. Oh, hey! While we're here, let me show you something in a complete calm zone with no trolling. Let me show you what Legacy Controls is about, real quick.
Okay,
So
cool.
The whole point why I changed to it is, one, it's kind of cute that when I hit S, I run backwards in a straight line and I start running, so I don't have to adjust my camera. So if I want to turn away from someone, I can hit S, and now I'm, blocking the eye.
Okay.
Which is cute, and it's fun to run away at full speed. But the real reason why people, at least I, like Legacy Controls is because in PvP, there's somebody always jumping around you like a jackass. In World of Warcraft, they're always trying to break line of sight targeting or directional targeting. With Legacy Controls, I automatically turn no matter where I'm facing, and I automatically attack the target.
Okay.
So if you're jumping around me like a jackass, I will automatically turn and face you and slap you. So it gets rid of all PvP jackassery.
Okay.
And then I rebound my...
So let me try this and see if I don't hate it, because you were saying, so off stream, everybody, Kyle said y'all were a bunch of a-holes that didn't give me enough information. That was his exact words. I want you to know that Kyle Ferguson said, and I quote, bunch of a-holes that didn't give enough information. No, Kyle is actually very polite even when not on stream. But yeah, so you did say off stream, like, hey man, you were not given enough information. You have to customize Legacy Controls to make it, good. So let me try this. What I'm assuming, character configurator.
There's a lot of options. So like when I turned on Legacy Controls, my A and my D were like this weird pan kind of thing, and I really disliked it. So I had to rebind keys to strafe. Yeah.
Oh well, I never rebound Q and E, so I just strafe with Q and E.
Okay, you might be all set, but
it's something I'm used to from MMOs, like, so yeah.
I did not like the way that A and D operated when I turned on Legacy.
Okay, so I don't. Oh, whoa, wait, hold on. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's different because I'm turning as well.
It's like a weird kind of turn. So you go into key binding and you replace A and D with the other buttons that you want it to be.
Okay, yeah, because Q and E still work as expected. So so far. Okay, well, I don't hate turning around and running backwards. That is kind of cute.
The S is nice. You just got to make sure you don't strafe and S at the same time, or you'll end up waddling.
Okay. What is maintain camera distance? Can I?
I forget what that one does.
Okay. Activate standard type auto fly auto drive. What is that?
I'm not sure.
Okay, let's see.
Have a good one, unknown character. Winkle, thank you for the super chat. I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. A-holes. Keep firing, a-holes. It's a great quote. One of the best.
I love that
movies.
You said asshole and then you felt bad, so then you edited yourself to a-hole.
Well, they're the one who put a-holes. I don't want to misquote them.
Flying mount takeoff. Takeoff on jump, takeoff on auto. Okay, F that. Don't need to worry about that. So, first camera. Okay, I never want it to auto adjust camera. Okay, so what I don't like is that I don't like that when I move my camera, it redirects me. That's what I don't like. And turning off camera auto adjust does not seem to fix that. But I can run towards the camera backwards. I might be able to get used to that now.
Honestly, you can probably set it to the point where all you'll get is the run backwards and the auto target. Which, like I said, so when I'm doing positionals here, I have to do like a backwards attack behind the target, and then I have to hit him from the side. And not having to use my mouse on that at all is really nice. Because I can just kind of move around the target.
How do you circle a target without using your mouse, though? Because I always just right-click, hold, and move my camera.
So I'm not touching my camera at all. I'm only using my keyboard. So I walk.
Your keyboard turning?
No. I'm working on a grid. My character auto targets in. So like I'm moving like you might on an old Nintendo controller.
Oh, okay.
In 4 degrees, and it's allowing me to access all the positionals I need.
Okay, so I am not auto-targeting. Why am I not auto-targeting? Maybe that's the auto-fly, because I did turn that off.
There's a lot of options in there, and I'm not sure of all of them.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna turn this off again.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I still
don't like it.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to sell you on it. I'm merely explaining.
The backwards thing makes sense.
Yes.
But, yeah.
But like I said, for PvP, when people are jumping around you like a jackass, being like, "Oh, I'm trying to find your back. I'm trying to find your back." Like, oh, it's you just stand there. You stand completely still while some rogue circles you, and you just go, "Okay, okay, okay, okay," and just smack them in the face. And there were quite a few duels I won with some jumpy butthead. It was like, wait, what? You can just keep. Oh, we have to go apologize to the striking dummy.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, striking dummy.
I apologize. You should just be able to /soothe, and that should work. Thank you for the super chat, Sideswiper. No, we cannot, because we are not in the same place. That would be virtually impossible and/or look terrible. First of all, I'd have to stream my view to you, which will only be 720p, and would also tax both our uploads and downloads even more than they are already taxed for streaming. So it would look like shit and make our connections worse. So, short answer, no. Long answer, what I just said.
It'd be really cool to do like a split screeny thing someday. Hopefully the internet evolves to a point where we don't have to worry about bandwidth or affecting the stream itself. And also, Final Fantasy XIV is a very well optimized game. Some games I stream, I have to use a second computer to run the stream part. This all is running on one computer, which just speaks to the real optimization and cleanliness of this program. But it does get messy.
Yeah, exactly. What was I going to say? I had a thought. Oh yeah, it actually it's a lot simpler, Kyle. Just come to Florida. It'll be fine.
It's perfect. Live in Florida with the roaches and the armadillos.
You don't like armadillos?
No, armadillos I'm mad at because like they're a mythical beast that I never get to see. But I always run into snapping turtles when I'm in Florida.
They frequently visit my front yard.
Yeah, I never get to see them. I'm so upset. They're super cute and they're just never around.
I love them. They do carry, I believe, syphilis and leprosy, though. So, you know, which I didn't know when I would go catch them as a child.
It's worth noting, RM. I love Heroes of the Storm. It's a great MOBA, but it is so terribly unoptimized. And that game's what, 8 years old now? Like 7 years old? It is horribly optimized. Same with StarCraft as well. Like there are games that are old, but just mainly it's a core thing. They didn't build it for multiple cores, and it got all, you know.
Yeah. I don't want to stream my point of view on another channel at the same time because we would split our audience, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, and also, like, my concern would be, like, then Garrett's talking to Twitch chat, and then you guys are hearing what he's seeing on Twitch chat, and I'm talking to YouTube, and then we're, like, doing YouTube subs and Twitch subs, and, like, the whole channel could just become, like, talking subs. And that'd be great. That'd be fabulous.
It wouldn't be a terrible thing to be, you know,
it would not be a good product. It would not be a good product.
Yeah. No. This is a simpler narrative where we're both reacting to the same chat room at the same time, and we can see everything that's going on, and we don't have to. It's already, you know, a noteworthy challenge trying to play a game while keeping attention on the production side of things without making the production multiple platforms simultaneously. Betha says something about the dead. Adventurer, I need your aid in saving the souls of the dead. I don't want to save them. I want to resurrect them and make them fight for me. Yeah. Pray excuse me, that sounded more dramatic than I intended. My name is Betha, by the way. You have probably heard how the Empire took great pains to quash the religions of this land for fear of the appearance of primals. But the Imperials even went so far as to forbid the harmless ceremonies folk performed to honor their fallen. Wow, that's just evil. Which shouldn't surprise me. It's the Empire, after all. As a result, the locks are now haunted by a host of restless shades who were denied their last rites, and sadly, brute force is the only way to banish them. Of course it is. I spend such spare time as I have sending these spirits on to the next world, but there is only so much one woman can do. Any aid you could offer would be greatly appreciated. You will find many an unquiet specter roaming the tombs to the northeast. Pray, send them on to their final rest. All right, Kyle.
All right.
You ready to bust some ghosts?
Possibly. Hang on. Let me check what Mundi Fried wants to do back here.
Yeah, I'm checking all the blue quests while we're here. Munifred? Yep. Look at Munifred. Got his ether current.
Lieutenant Gaunt. Lieutenant. Tuna. You are well known for your deeds as a soldier. On this day, however, I would call upon your broad experience as an adventurer. As for the situation at hand, it would seem that part of our patrol route has been claimed as territory by the fearsome Zoo Nestling. Yet, we cannot simply choose to circumvent the area, lest we risk providing an unobserved entry point for Imperial scouts. My men and I will gladly go toe-to-toe with any military opponent, but nothing in our training has prepared us for combat of a foe which can soar through the ravines and swoop down upon with impunity. My comrades here almost lost an arm in such attack, and I fear it is only a matter of time ere the creature makes a kill, unless you kill it first. The nestling surveys its domain from a narrow pillar of rock to the northeast. Pray, find this predator and end the threat to our patrols.
I'm over at Zulatia, who also has an ether current. I'll start reading.
Go for it.
You're Tuna, aren't you? And Val over there. The famous soldiers and adventurers. It might be that I'm asking above my station, but I could use your help with a bit of a problem. I've been tasked with rounding up a couple of nasty wavekin, and I have to admit it to the fact that they're too much for me to handle. For a hero like you, however, I suspect they'd be not more than a spot of light exercise before breakfast. Have you seen those monstrous Yavis crawling about south of the White Isle? I have some large hemp sacks you can use to drag them back here. Just be sure to tire them out a bit beforehand. Any fight left in them, and they'll rip right through the sack with those spiky tails of theirs. Hemp implies the existence of something a lot more fun, Kyle.
Hemp is a fine material for building.
Just saying.
I'll always remember
I'm being
that.
traded. Oh, Sin, my goodness. Thank you for all this.
There was that weird Pimp My Ride where they did Arnold Schwarzenegger's car. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger came by the Pimp My Ride.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, he was like, I remember it because they used hemp on the seats. And he was like, you can't use hemp in here. Anyway, the quote comes to mind.
Was this when he was governor? Was he still driving a Hummer?
Oh, geez. Sin, thank you for the treasure chest, indoor garden.
Yes, Sin just hooked me up, man.
A shower stand,
which honestly is a phrase we could. That is a phrase we could repeat almost every stream.
I mean, honestly, we should have an emote for Sin hooks us up. Santa Sin. Santa Sin, and thank you for the compliment, Silver. I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm being chased by some things.
Oh,
I'm just going to keep... I found our ether current by random happenstance, the last one that we didn't get. By the way, I saw some laughing emojis earlier saying, don't they even know about the ether compass? My God, yes, we do. We're literally missing a single ether current.
Right there on the bar.
We got busy.
Questing.
We got busy.
I mean, I am straight up ignoring. I want this to be known, a triple triad match that is right over that hill there. You can't do everything. God. You can't do everything at once.
If you start talking about triple triad, I'm just gonna open up Hearthstone in the background.
Well, sadly, it's a chance to drop the card too, so it's not like we could both do it at the same time and like even keep.
Oh, dude, I last night I was like, I can't sleep. Let me fire out. I'm just gonna play one Battlegrounds and go to bed. Got first place.
Nice.
It's a good time. It was first place with a hero that I frequently rip on the Angry Chicken, however, so. I'm going to get made fun of the next time I'm on that podcast.
You know, sometimes you become the villain.
Mm-hmm. Well, I rip on it because I think the hero sucks. But I got first place.
Hello, Keeper. Thank you for the super chat. Thoughts on unlocking flying versus Final Fantasy and WoW? Well,
Well, one is wonderful, and the other is the worst bullshit I've ever experienced in a garbage-ass game.
Yeah.
It's World of Warcraft, by the way. Unlocking flying in World of Warcraft is the least amount of fun I've ever had in a game. Outside of a game being literally unplayable.
I can't... So a lot of people have recommended to us to do Beast Tribe quests. I really struggle with the idea of doing anything that is even closely related to that farming I did for the manta ray in DC. Like, I am just forever traumatized. And it sounds like that to me. It might be fine, and I should get over my fear, but I am just... Every time I hear Beast Tribe quest, I'm just like, oh no.
I am in a similar boat. Anything that sounds like reputation grind, I'm just like, I'm good.
It might not be the case.
I've done enough of that for one lifetime.
It's a fear I need to get over.
Oh, we're supposed to be using a sack, by the way.
Oh, are we supposed to be doing a thing?
Where did this sack go?
Oh, it's right there on my bar. Okay, here we go. I got interrupted. Sturdy sack. Oh, you only got to capture 2. Okay.
Oh, but it's not shared. Okay. Right. Yeah, except now we made them go extinct. So
yeah,
this
we were in the murder zone.
A little more difficult.
It'll be okay. We were just asked about the Dragonflight thing that's going on too, and that is surprising.
What?
Dragonflight announced that it would be out by the end of the year, according to their pre-order.
It's the legal jargon of by December 31st or like no later than December 31st. So we still don't have a technical release date. It's the legal required stuff that you have to have on your pre-order for a game now.
I was aware of this from previous pre-order things, but everybody's talking about it like that's a for sure thing. 5 months and they'll be done. Here's another one. Did you find one?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm over dealing with my own yabby.
I'll bag this one. Remember to hit it in the nuts.
Yeah. So I don't know, because didn't Warcraft 3 Reforged have a date like that and they went past it?
I believe so.
I could be misremembering this because I don't really give a shit about Warcraft 3 Reforged because it's an absolute garbage product.
Oh,
but
man.
I think it went past. But yeah, I mean, in terms of WoW, like my less salty answer is I used to love how they did unlocked flying in WoW. In Wrath of the Lich King and Pandaria, Cataclysm was a mistake. I don't want to fly all the time. That's not what I wanted. It's never what I asked for. But I liked how they handled it in Wrath and Pandaria, where you just paid to unlock it in Endgame. And Wrath was my absolute favorite because 2 of the zones were designed with flying in mind. So you got to, I think in Wrath, because what was the cap in Wrath? 80? I think you got to like 78, and the last 2 zones were like big and had a lot of verticality, and you got flying it like the last, like before we're done max, like leveling up. And I loved it. That was great. It wasn't a big pain in the ass, but you got to experience the expansion the first time through on the ground and, you know, see the zones looking all pretty and stuff. I thought that was the best way to do it. I hate the way they do it now. Super Sideswipe, I think if it's super sad, it's nothing like that. It's quite easy, especially if you're able to fly, and the stories are quite good.
Okay.
Yeah, I figure because people tell us to go do it all the time, but also when I'm told to do something that I'm not interested in doing right now many, many times, it just makes me not want to do it more. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, Swiper, no, but it's... I'm told a lot to go do Beast Quest Tribes, and I'm like, I have enough to do right now. I'm kind of enjoying my ride the way I want to ride it. And when people keep bringing it up, I'm just like, and then I just start to like shut down. I'm like, yeah, I've heard this before, kind of a thing.
Well, it fills out other aspects, and I'd be very curious to see what a modern view of things are like. I am slightly enjoying crafting. I've farted off that, and now I'm doing triple triad. So my time in game, like, per hour, I have so much to do. So it is interesting in the future. But honestly, I'm really enjoying triple triad. And I'm not going to make any declarations that I'm going to like complete the set, but it's a really fun bit of
I keep just enjoying dungeons, and every time I think I'm bored with dungeons, I unlock more dungeons. And so, yeah, Eka says, fine, Garrett, go try Beast Tribes. Fane, thanks for the super chat. Beast Tribes are a set of 3 daily quests that take about 5 to 10 minutes to finish. You can do up to 4 tribe quests a day, and they give mucho experience. So that's attractive, knowing I can level alt jobs through it. That makes it a lot more attractive.
Interesting. Could I level? I want to try Bard really bad. Could I do Beast Tribes as a low-level Bard, or do I have to get to a certain level, in which case they're better for leveling like a Red Mage or something like that?
I don't know. Aslana, happy Grindiversary right back to you. Thanks for supporting us for 2 months. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you. I have
YouTube
done
membership integration is really cool, by the way.
it, and it's cool that they can include a message with it. Like that's a great way to kind of keep up with y'all. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I have done. If I'm not sure what you're talking about, what diadem is? Diadem is that when I collect the plates? I've done the plate thing for crafting, and you level wicked fast. So I know there's that like collect 5 plates challenge log thing that Faye was showing me how to do, and I got my alchemist up in like an afternoon. It was insane, but it was also kind of like laborious, and it was very old school MMO. Laborious isn't the right word, but it was very old, like put on a podcast kind of play. I'll hit the Lalafell here and then we'll continue.
Yeah, if you'll excuse me for just a second, I'm getting a notification that someone's trying to break into my PayPal account.
Oh, go take care of that. I'll read the Lalafell.
Yeah, I'm gonna go reset my password.
All right, yeah, go do that. All right. Lieutenant Gunn. Lieutenant Doral said you might be on your way, ready to get those boots wet. Are you? I should probably begin from the beginning. One of the soldiers we captured during the battle of the Castrum Albania was concealing a map of it in his person. The map was marked with a curious symbol, but no matter how hard we cajoled or threatened, the prisoner wouldn't tell us about the symbol's significance. This naturally piqued the curiosity of our commander, and then immediately ordered a search for the marked area. Now, the problem is that the area is mostly covered in water, and we found nothing of interest up above. Meaning, this secret, whatever it is, must be down below. We are eager indeed to enlist someone of your apparent talent for underwater exploration. I've circled the spot on your map that we'd like you to investigate. If it turns out to be something you can bring back, pray, do so. Be careful down there.
I've heard that a lot about the dungeons going away. There's also some amount of dungeons going out. I've seen in our Discord, people are discussing some section of dungeons, with like a discalio, like a fantasy word next to it that I don't know yet. So something's being done with dungeons. From the outside, the idea of, and this is very much like the Beast Tribe thing. So with my assumptions from World of Warcraft intact, coming over to Final Fantasy, Eureka and Bonjira, I don't remember what it's called, don't sound appealing and sound like grind fiestas, but it could be really good. I'm sad that dungeons have decreased as the game went on, though, because dungeons are great, and the co-op content of it is something that I think we both really enjoy a lot.
Yeah, it's always been a thing that really attracts me to MMOs. And what has impressed me about this so much is that the dungeons stay relevant.
Christopher Clayton says in a super chat, the level requirement is min level for the expansion. Oh, so I could go do Beast Tribes Lizardmen as a low level ranger bard? That sounds cool.
Oh, nice. Okay. I have successfully changed my PayPal password. It has two-factor anyway, but I just get paranoid.
Yeah, sure. If someone's pinging it, yeah, definitely do that.
Yeah.
Mike Hasko, welcome back to the Gearbox. Diadem is a whole zone related to gathering, which required for Ishgard restoration crafting quests. Also, okay. Because I got into the Ishgard restoration area and I couldn't find any of the materials I was supposed to use to make hemp and rope, and so I left. So all that stuff is inside Diadem. That's basically where I fell off of crafting, because everyone was like, get to restoration. I got in there and I couldn't do anything, and I got confused and left. And then I, triple triad and PvP, and the whimsy took me elsewhere.
You're a very whimsical individual. That makes sense.
I am. I mean, more so now that I have a toddler in my life too. Like my life is very structured, while at the same time being very unstructured. So when it comes to my time, my personal time and enjoyment, I have a hard time committing to long-term projects.
How do you dive again? I always forget.
Control spacebar.
There we go. Comes up so infrequently. Under the sea, under the sea.
Do. Imperial material.
Oh, I see that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at you. Swiper, thanks for the super chat. The Realm Reborn ones suffer from early days, so they are at an awkward place, but starting from Heavensward onward, they are doable at 50, 60, 70, 80, depending on their expansion.
Okay.
That's good to know. Good to
Thank you for the super
know.
chat. Carson, that is going to be tomorrow. I believe Royal City is the first wing, and that's what we'll be heading up tomorrow.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Today is a bonus stream where we're just kind of hanging out, chatting with you all while getting ether currents and shiz.
But as to our earlier pre-security question, I agree with you, Garrett. I don't think that World of Warcraft will be ready in 5 months. I did not see anything in their reveal 3 months ago or so that made me think that game is ready to rock.
So the internal build it keeps getting updated, and I don't know how people are aware of this, but it keeps getting updated, which is typically a sign that the closed beta will be starting soon.
Okay.
Which is a good sign. So I could see it. I could see it. It I don't know. It depends. I mean, they did a half patch, so it's not like they completely abandoned Shadowlands. Like at the end of like, what was it, WoD, where they were like, you know what, screw it, we're just gonna skip a whole patch and just get Legion out the door. But it's not looking like we're gonna get a proper 0.3 patch over in Shadowlands, so they're still kind of, you know, getting out of there sooner rather than later. So I don't know. I think they could do it, but it's also legalese, and you know, it's not like they're out there making big proclamations. They just pre-orders are up, so you got to have that line there. Did you not talk to the Flame Agent?
I was running up the steps because there was a marker up there. It was for my lookout, and I actually didn't look out. I had to pray up there.
I need to unlock lookouts.
I don't know if you get anything for it outside of... I got XP for it, I think, but... Which...
I just feel, you know, like I'm missing out because you're doing it.
I should probably switch to Astrologian, actually. I need the XP over there.
I wanna look out with my buddy Kyle.
I'll kill a little slower, but I think it'll be worth it.
Flame Agent.
Anything of interest? This looks like an Imperial material crate. I doubt anyone would bother sinking ordinary supplies, so I say we take a look inside. Nald's breath! This thing is filled to the brim with gems and jewelry. From what I can tell, these all seem to be Garibani design. In fact, I'd say the collection is a damn near royal quality. Lock is not where I'd choose to keep such valuables, so it's safe to assume that they were acquired in less than honest fashion. Our prisoners likely hope to hide them down until the stint with the army was over. Rebuilding a country is an expensive job, eh? Alamigo royal family is no more, but we should return these to her citizens nonetheless. Thank you for braving those waters, Lieutenant Antuna. Pray report to Lieutenant Dorothy, and I'll see this crate is transported back safely to the headquarters.
Nice. All right, so we are heading to the north, which we have not been to yet. I'm not even sure where to go or how to get there. Okay, I'm seeing a path. A path is becoming clear, Kyle.
Okay. Look at this little dude. He's cute.
He's level 69, which just, you know, makes me giggle.
Nice. Oh, he's a leech. Gross. Oh, he's a cute leech.
Yeah, leeches are very adorable in Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, chat's saying, and I also got a whisper about this. You unlock paintings of some of the vistas if you do the lookout. So if you want more house decorations or a particular sight to behold.
Oh, okay. So that's worth it alone for me.
Above us. Okay, we got to find a ramp.
Oh, looks like there's an elevation up over there.
Yeah, I'm coming
Follow
around.
me, Henry.
I know the way.
Never mind, you beat me.
What is this?
Under the leech.
What am I looking at?
Under the leech.
Oh, it's like an old man face. It's angry.
Oh, this thing like spirals all the way around. To look
Yeah.
at this. Ain't this cute?
A classic pre-flying quest to go to a place where you can't, you know, fly to it yet.
And kill a bird, apparently.
Yeah, you know, classic. BFA vibes on that.
Oh yeah. I could I could play some WoW. I've been having the itch, but it's I could play some WoW with like you. Not I don't really have a strong desire to go soloing right now.
The thing that bothered me about their pre-order was an unlock. They did like on the thing, they're like, hey, you'll get with it Shadowlands and 30 days of game time that starts right now. It's like, well, yeah, but if you wait until the game comes out, then you'll have 30 days of game time when you buy it. And also, all expansions come with the previous expansion, so this isn't a deal, bro.
It's just you gotta include that stuff, man. That's just marketing.
I know, it's just goodie bag stuff, right? Like
actually, we gotta go the other direction, and I'm wondering if it's up high.
I was, kind of like back. I don't know. It's not connected, which is why I was heading out. I'm thinking we have to head all the way over to the big area. I'll race you, so I'll go to the big area.
Well, I think you're right. It's just I just wanted to take a quick peek. This does appear to. Oh wait, hold on. I think there's a tunnel. Is that a tunnel? Can I even get to it? I guess
shoot,
is a
I
better
actually
question.
died.
What
Huh.
level are you on your astrologian?
I think it was that I'm not sure. I fell,
Okay.
and I may have had a dot on me from one of the enemies I ran by.
Oh well, shit.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I am 65, so I'm a little lower level.
Yeah, everything out here is basically 70. Yeah, it does not appear there's a way to get over there. I have not been looking at chat, so apologize if someone's out there like giving us really good information.
Oh, okay, yeah. You don't not die when you're in combat, so I was technically still in combat when I jumped.
Oh, so if you're in combat and you jump off a cliff, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it can take you down below to death.
Okay, Kyle, I appreciate this teachable moment from your mistake.
We're all learning things.
I'm glad that you died for my educational benefit.
Oh, weird. My mount legacy controls are still the same. Kind of, sort of. Interesting. I love this mount.
Tortoise. Boy. I have no idea if I'm going the right way or not.
That'd be my guess, is where you're going. There's also, it looks like there's kind of a maybe pathway up around the side there.
So up in the mountains there is a tunnel, but you can't get to it without flying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was not really right. There is a way through, but not a way that helps us.
Hey, welcome to you, Sonic Rose. Hope you enjoyed the video. Today is Ether Currents, as well as other side things, which might include like getting tombstones or whatever tickles their fancy.
This is cool over here. There's a big old archway leading to a tiny tunnel.
Tiny tunnels.
Tiny tunnel. I'll wait for you and fight this thing that's mad at me.
Sounds good.
A
Okay,
guard boot, but it's spelt weird.
Andres, yes, we have heard that on July 5th that's happening, and we're gonna do a hangout in our house. And there's also something else we were gonna do when that was available, and I don't remember. I'd have to check my sheet where I list all the things we're gonna do someday. Oh, I like this. This is kind of nice. Oh, yeah, with the storm going and the lamps and stuff. It's a cool little zone.
Nice.
The Garlean lamps.
What are we talking about? Data center travel?
Yeah, when data center travel became available, we talked in the past about doing another housing tour at some point. So we can see other regions' houses that we couldn't visit previously.
Did you just run right past me?
Song of Kings. Did I? I was just excited to go in this cool place.
Oh, yeah, it's neat in here.
Yeah.
I'm seeing bright yellow to my left, though. I think we have a super chat. Yes, we do. Swiper, thank you for the super chat. Unhappy fact for Kyle and Garrett. But I'll be the judge if it's unhappy. I'm a big boy. I can take it. Our 2 reputation grinds of Final Fantasy 14, Beast Tribe and custom deliveries, crafting and gathering. And there is a way there, it's just longer. Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
There are 2 Beast Tribe and custom deliveries, custom gathering. Okay. Interesting. Well, it sounds like Beast Tribes aren't particularly egregious, but at the moment I'm interested in other things.
Oh, wow. Maleficent got pretty.
What got pretty?
Or Maleficent? Malefic got pretty. It's on level 3 now instead of 2.
Oh, an ability of yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking for a player. I'm like, I don't see anyone with that name, Kyle.
No, my astrologian abilities have been upgrading while I've been doing dungeons, and I haven't really seen them in this expansion.
This interior is cool.
There is so much to do in this game. It's really cool. And I like that. I'm sure there are streamers and players who play all day long and can do everything in a day, but I just like the idea that I show up, I've got 2 hours, and I'm like, hey, what will I do today? And I've
What's
got
my
all
project?
these choices. Yeah.
Yeah.
The game isn't dictating how I play.
Oh man, this stuff, like, it goes on forever. Look at this. There's a whole thing out to the left that I think this connects to that we haven't been to.
Oh.
Kind of want to go see what it is.
Yeah, let's go see the Tomb of King Manfred.
How can you tell that's what it's called?
Because it's revealed on the map and then zoom in on the little pip.
Oh, I always forget that I
The
can do
the
that.
little Google map.
I always have my map at like maximum zoom out. This looks remarkably like an area in Elden Ring.
Yeah, I can see it. Was it
Which
really dark?
I have not played in a while. It was super freaking dark, yeah.
Yeah.
And I died a lot, and there's a boss there I still haven't beat.
Tomb of Giants is... Blighttown,
Oh,
Tomb
we
of
got
Giants,
more-
there's the architect.
We got more Belladonna models out here.
Belladonna model.
The plant ladies. The boss
yeah, yeah.
from
Yeah, Lady
Arboreto?
Gaga, yeah.
yeah. Lady Gaga. Yeah, Lady Gaga. Laughing at my own joke.
It's a good joke. Oh, we walked past the tomb. Huh, Royal Hunting Ground.
I'm just going out here just to see.
Yeah.
I'm just, oh, it loops all the way around. So this must have been what Swiper was alluding to. Oh, dude, just keep going. We can just like walk right back to where we're handing in.
Oh,
Which
wait,
I
where are
realize
you?
is an ether crystal there, but
Oh, well, I still want to see the tomb. I'll go see it another time.
sorry, I got excited.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's a good...
In case you're wondering what it's like to go to Disney World with me, this is exactly what it's like to go to Disney World with me.
I mean, I've played Diablo with you, so I know how you do. You're a
What am I
highly
supposed to do?
efficient.
Stop and look at the barrels? I want to go find more gear. Let's
Exactly. I'm also not a barrel popper. I ain't got time for barrels. Kristen loves the barrels. She's got to open all the barrels.
go. I used to be a barrel popper. Oh, this looks nice with the big beacon flames and the rain going. A nice vista. Not a nice windows, but it's a nice vista.
I get it.
Yeah, you do. I was there, Gandalf. I was there 1,000 years ago. Star Johnson, thank you for the super chat. Do you think you will ever do a relic weapon? Gonna be honest, haven't really looked into it. Or what would it, I'm assuming it's for specific levels, and at this point it would just be for glam.
Yes, they are. So have you ever seen someone with a weapon made of like pure light? I believe if it's not reddish colored, that's one of them from A Realm Reborn. I started the quest and I got overwhelmed because we were also moving on to Heaven's Word. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is big. But from the chatter I've seen in our Discord, it looks like you can run a lot of dungeons to get it. And if that's the case, I can see us totally doing it because we just love excuses to run dungeons.
The weapons made of light, so far, I don't have a great desire for them. But this happens in games. Eventually, like, I get invested in the look of something that I originally didn't like. Like, I didn't expect to be really into armor I got from Kugani, but here I am, all cladded out in it.
Sure.
Because after going on that adventure, I'm kind of attached to it, and I like my character also looking like they just came out of the adventure they went on. Baggins Wolf sent in a super chat. Windows Vista, do not quote the deep magic to me, which I was there when it was written.
Long ago, in the yellowing box of computer.
Windows Vista wasn't the yellowing plastic.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That
You're
was
right. Yeah.
that was we were just starting to move to widescreen for the first time.
No, you're right. I had a like gigantic Dell, and it was blue.
Yeah. Pissed off Walrus, thanks for being a member of the Gearbox for 2 months. Says 2 months. Also, Eureka's Dark Knight weapon looks pretty good.
Nice. I mean, you know, it all depends. You know, I think all that depends on the type of content it asks you to do. I'm not concerned. Nothing is a grind. I've played Darkest Dungeon. I love Darkest Dungeon. Nothing is a grind if you like the gameplay. And anytime someone complains about a grind, it's because the gameplay isn't great.
That's fair. That's fair. Jeff, thanks for the super chat. Relic weapons are mostly, hey, there's a content lull. If you want to keep playing, here's a carrot to chase for a couple of patches. They can be grindy.
Yeah. And I think that's cool. I've heard we're in a content lull right now. I don't really know what that means. The main complaint I've heard is that PvP's battle pass, quote unquote, was too short.
Interesting. It's so interesting. Dude, if I could PvP with you, I think I'd love it.
Yeah.
PvP as a solo activity in an MMO is so disinteresting to me. And I don't want to go do the big one.
Right,
I mean,
right.
We should do it at some point, just to say we did. But
It's
Yeah.
I did not what I would want. So basically, it's the difference between like Arathi Basin and Alterac Pass, Alterac Valley. Like the big one, the front lines, I think it's called, would be fun if I was playing like a dark mage, or if I was like sitting on a hill just AoEing and watching the numbers. Playing as a melee was quite miserable. But playing as a melee in Crystal Conflict, the problem is that Crystal Conflict is so good and so much fun and so MOBA-like that I love it. And I wish we could play together. And I'm aware of the factoids. I'm aware, you know, balance and all that in solo queue, and you know, I understand.
I am aware, and I don't care.
Yeah, just let me do
It's
unranked.
lame.
Let me do unranked. And
It's lame that you can't do it with friends. Yeah, I am. It is the thing I am the grumpiest about in Final Fantasy XIV. I've heard every excuse. I understand it, and I don't care. It's lame.
Jezzer says, "Thank you for the super chat." Bodja Boja is actually fun, in my opinion. I still want to go back and do Eureka for that sweet, sweet cryo lore. Well, that's kind of interesting.
What is Boja?
So they're like these gigantic zones that I've heard would be really fun if we made a night of it, and you can make super groups, like our whole free company and others could get in there, and like 150 people or so can just like spam a zone and go nuts. So imagine World of Warcraft World Quest, but we like know everybody in it.
Oh, that's cool.
And fight bosses and stuff is my outside understanding. I have played Darkest Dungeon 2. I don't have buyer's remorse. They're just really slow. I beat the first boss and they haven't put out additional chapters, so I'm sad at the pace that I pre-bought it at.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, let's hand in.
Sounds good.
Doroth says, I'm just gonna say Dorothy. Welcome back, Lieutenant No Crust, and what's your last Gaunt? Was there ought to be found? A fortune in stolen jewelry, was it? That explains the prisoner's unwillingness to share. As my agent explained, we will see to it that those valuables are returned to Alamigo's coffers. Thank you, lieutenants. This will go a long way to helping the nation recover from the ravages of war. Have an ether current. I have it.
Excellent. Down the hill.
We're going down. Don't have a way to make that rhyme.
And I'm hoping they turn it on. Like I know they're talking about, or they mentioned that at some point the Crystal Conflict could be multiplayer, and I would love that. I'd love to play with you. I'm bronze, man. I got real good at it.
Sweet. Fjord, thank you for the super chat. You have access to Eureka now. Boja is Shadowbringers. Okay, so similar like mass zones. I'm down at Julatia, by the way.
Oh, I'm at Betha.
Oh.
I'll read Betha here. Your efforts will be felt, adventurer. When this land is yet under the yoke of the Empire, my father lost his life in the fighting for freedom. But although our conquerors permitted me to build him a gravestone, they would not allow me to perform the final rites and teaching the fist of Rauger demanded. It was later that I heard how a ghostly apparition was seen floating near his grave. I should have performed the ceremony and the Emperor's laws be damned. I should have had more courage, but I was afraid to die. Ashamed at the cowardice I showed then, I began seeking out Shades and Spectres with the rest. It is a seemingly unexpected path, and I thank you for walking even a few steps along the way. Ether current now.
Nice. Julatia says, were you able to capture those yabbies for me? Yeah, here's 2 massive monsters that I'm keeping in my pocket. Oh, these are some lively nippers. I'd best get them in a pen before they tear their way free. It's a good thing they're ill-tempered, though. Why is that, you ask? Well, we're planning on using the yabbies to help train new recruits. You never know when the Empire might try to reclaim lost territory, and a little experience is better than none. Thank you, Tuna and Val. I was growing tired of sewing up the holes in these gigantic sacks. Well, it takes a gigantic sack to go catch yabbies.
Yep, sure does.
Is what they say. Literally. Literally, Kyle.
Oh, did you already do it, the zoo out there?
Who did you talk to? Betha?
Munifrid?
Okay, go talk to Munifrid while I click through Betha real fast.
The nesting is slain then. I knew I had chosen the right man for the job, but I'm grateful you came along before any lives were lost to that monstrous bird. You have my thanks and my ether current. Ba 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 ba.
Take your money, please.
All right, we're flying.
Hey, hey, hey. Look at that. Look at that, Kyle.
Oh,
these things up here look like Groot. I like them. The Kaluk.
Wait, why? I flew so high the angry music started.
Now fly, you fools. Thanks, Fane. Thanks.
Why is there angry music up in the sky?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. How you doing, chat? What's new? There was a bird. I don't see a bird. It is Garrett. It's me. I am come. So it's fair to say you guys like 14. Yeah, I think it's fair to say the fact that, you know, we're still playing it and paying for it, even though I messed up and did a sub and got myself out of the free trial long before I needed to. But whatever. Mock or Amdapor? Mock. I think it's just so unique in an MMO like this to just be like suddenly Geiger. That's a tough one. Love today's vid. Thanks, Chromatism. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, we have as with all Wednesdays. If you haven't picked up on our pattern, we put up new videos every Wednesday morning. Got a brand new wall of dungeons out for you all. We ranked Heaven's Ward optional and hard dungeons, and then there's a bonus round at the end where we reorganize the wall based on how our thoughts have changed with a little bit of time. Abelvon, thank you for the super chat. My own personal headcanon still has me thinking that when I do a quest for an ether current, the quest giver just let out a massive fart. That's some stinky headcanon. That's some stinky headcanon. Have you played any of the old Final Fantasy RPGs? I've talked about this a lot on stream. That I don't really have a frame of reference for most Final Fantasy. I did play 10. I didn't beat it, but I did play 10. Hey, Kyle, I'm answering. They're asking if I played other Final Fantasy RPGs, so I'm giving that old chestnut of an answer.
Yeah,
I played 10, didn't beat it. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Haven't played 3, but I beat 1 and 2. I love Kingdom Hearts. Clearly not enough to go play 3, but I do enjoy them quite a bit. Little bit of 10-2, didn't get very far in that game. And I've watched Advent Children and had enough friends that wouldn't shut up about Final Fantasy VII that I feel like I absorbed it via osmosis.
I mean, the only good Final Fantasy movie was the one with the ghosts.
If you say Spirits Within.
Spirits Within was so good.
You mean the Linkin Park music video?
Did it have Linkin Park in it?
No, it was actually predates Linkin Park, but it looks like their video to In the End. Because the 3D is freaking hideous.
Oh, it was beautiful at the time. It had Hades
at the time,
in there.
It was good. Listen, dude, I ran to Blockbuster to go rent that movie when it first came out. I'm not gonna lie, but there's literally no reason to watch that movie now.
I really like Space Marines. I love StarCraft. I love Starship Troopers. I love Aliens.
Yes, everything you're referencing holds up better than Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
I agree, and I still watched it a shitload of times. I really like the Ghost Steel. The Gaia thing was weird. It was a weird movie, but I like the enemies. I like the idea that a bunch of like whales and deer haunting an asteroid crashed into Earth, and therefore the apocalypse was now. I think that was a really cute idea.
Oh, and I used to borrow my buddy's, whatever Final Fantasy Tactics was on Advance. I used to borrow my buddy's cartridge for that and play it sometimes.
Did you read this super chat about farts?
Yes, the fart super chat has been read.
Perfect.
Yeah. Mike the First's super chat has not been read, though. Says, I'm in Ether Data Center, but with the data center travel coming next month, if you ever organize massive player content, I'd be happy to join you. Even if Eureka is not my favorite type of content.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're planning on having essentially a housewarming party, which is really just an excuse to celebrate data center travel, where we're going to just hang out in our free company house and turn the stream on and tell people to come visit.
Why don't we, and after that, we can go do Eureka. That'd be great. If we can fill it with that many people and people can travel for it, that'd be really fun.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's make that a thing. I'll write that down.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but yes. I had a thought and I lost it.
Sarah, what happened with Square Enix and Squaresoft? Like, did Spirits Within kill the company and they had to restructure?
I have no idea. I will say to Fane, I really don't remember much about Tactics. So if there are Tactics references, I'm probably not going to remember.
I probably would have loved Tactics, but I didn't have a PlayStation. And I played instead Advance Wars, which I don't think is the same thing, but I love Advance Wars, so that's why I wanted to bring it up. Where do we want to head to? Where's our next Ether biz?
Anywhere except Ruby C.
Looks like we have one in the fringes.
A hotkeyed. Yeah, let's go to the fringes. Let's do that.
I'll head to the Peering Stones. That's kind of central.
Yeah, I'll do it. You paid for the last one.
Okay.
What does Ivalice have to do with Bunny Girl Butt? Evilus, I think is
there
how
might be Bunny Girl Butts in there, you know.
Are there Bunny Girl Butts?
I mean,
there's worse things. There's worse things in the world.
Bunny Girls weren't added though until Shadowbringer. I guess they could have had the Bunny Girls ready because we are on the eve of Shadowbringer.
I don't know. We're on the eve of Evilus.
Does Mirage? Nope. Sorry. All right, you gotta pay better than that. You gotta pay an ether currency to get my attention.
Yeah.
Unexpected guess. I'm pretty sure we skipped that one, and that one totally was an ether current.
I will say I've been mildly itchy to pick up a non-MMO Final Fantasy after getting into this MMO because I am enjoying it. I just know they take a long time, and I'm not the biggest JRPG fan. If I'm being truthful here.
I've never played a real-time Final Fantasy. I really like turn-based. It's very relaxing. It's very suitable for my dad life too, of being able to just put down the controller and walk away. So I was sad that Final Fantasy VII changed it because I would have loved to seen that game. I would have loved it's a remaster instead of a remake. Just because I've heard so much about 7 over the years.
I have been I've been eyeballing that one since it's still releasing. It's like, I could pick that up and kind of enjoy it as it rolls out, right? Because they're still not done with it.
Yeah, they just announced the next chapter.
I think they just released a new chapter, didn't they?
Oh, maybe.
Or was it an announcement? Could be wrong. I don't know. Anyway, I think is it Propty that we're talking to over here? Yeah, there we go. Adventurer, I would ask a favor of you. In recent days, strange men have been stealing prey from our hunting grounds. They appear to be Alamegans, but they do not recognize us as allies. Well, maybe it's because you just tried to kill us all.
It's just old man stealing their
I
boxes.
realize it's another tribe. I'm being snakist. I apologize. They refuse to listen when we explain that they are trespassing. If they were to see another strider in our company, they may not be so quick to fight and flee. They were last spotted to the east of here. Please go and speak with them before anyone comes to harm. And we shall.
There's a full Final Fantasy VII remaster coming to phones. I mean, if it's like, I love Roller Coaster Tycoon original on my phone. That's great. So if it's just a straight up the original game, but on a phone can run it. That'd be great.
Have you installed Open Roller Coaster Tycoon? I think it's Open RCT2 on your PC.
No,
have you heard about this?
I
Have I
don't
told you
know
about
what
this?
that is.
It is an open source Roller Coaster Tycoon build that I believe also includes the first game, and it can run up to 4K.
Oh,
But it's still the original graphics and everything.
Yeah.
But they've like cleaned up the sprites. It runs at 4K. It's freaking free. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I'd be totally into that.
Yeah, I have it. It's great. I have beaten it, and I've been thinking about restarting it recently because I love it so much.
You beat like all the levels in Roller Coaster Tycoon?
A while ago, yeah. This thing's been around forever, man.
Wow.
Please wait, if you would listen for just a moment.
Keep that thing away from me.
I loved the animation of him going like this. Ugh, I need to oil this chair. It's very squeaky. I fear they won't listen to anything I have to say. Would you go after him and explain his people are trespassing? I must tend to my wounds. Damn, snake people, just like put up a no trespassing sign. Just add a bunch of S's. Let's go. What are we doing?
Do the real-time Final Fantasy games have counter mechanics? Like, I don't take real-time action RPGs seriously unless I can block. And the block is timely.
I think 13 is on Game Pass if you're looking for a free way to just try it and see. I believe 13 is unpopular, is the vibe I get about it. But if it has the real-time combat, it might give you an idea.
Okay.
Hey, Kyle, are you a strapping leader?
You were trying to help that thing, weren't you? What do you want? Not very strapping of you. They only wanted to leave their hunting grounds, so they're not savage monsters looking to feast on our innards? I see. Sorry about before. It's not every day you see something like that where I come from. Me and my friends are from a small village in the peaks, you see, and with the Garlean blocking in all in and out of the place, we never traveled so far. Now that they're mostly gone, we thought we'd have a look around, maybe scavenge for a bit of food. We didn't mean no harm, honest. If it's all the same to you, we'd leave and go look for some food somewhere far, far away from here.
So he's a hillbilly.
Go strapping that way.
Living in a small village up in the hills. The 13 is polarizing. That's what I'm gathering from the split reactions in our chat. Oh no, this is not where I want to be. Wrong, snake people. I am racist.
Hey,
I don't mean to. Sorry.
We all, we discovered the location. It was worth it. Stuck our head in the door.
I actually didn't. It still's grayed out in my map. I'll fly over them later.
What was the last truly turn-based one with no real-time turn mechanics? Because was it Grandia that also had like Grandia was really good though. I don't think that was real-time. It just had a very interesting turn order system.
I was gonna say, wasn't it when the hot bunnies showed up? It was when it became action-based, right? Because that's considered a pretty big turning point. So that would have been 12. So 10 would have been your last.
So that's the one I've played fully through. So I've played the last fully turn-based one through. Oh, that's a shame.
See, to me, it's like I don't know. Maybe I should go back to a turn-based one because I'm in a point in my life where I'm looking for a relaxing experience. So maybe it would land better now. I don't know. You are returned. Were they willing to listen? Men from the peaks, interesting. We were concerned the M tribe may have coerced them into stealing our land. My sisters will be relieved to hear this. If these people are desperate enough to venture here for food, perhaps we can help them. A deal of some kind. A share of our food stores in exchange for materials for our gem crafting. Yes, that would be a fair trade. I will need to discuss this with my sisters. The beginning of a fruitful partnership may be at hand. Have an ether current. Hey, we can fly, Kyle.
We did it! Celebratory lift! Oh, the wall looks great from up here.
I'm gonna go uncover whatever that is to the east that I didn't get before.
I'm gonna go see if the flag actually stayed glamored.
Ah, I bet it did because this game is high quality.
Yeah. Let's see.
This game is detailed. What did I say was it a video or a stream? Excessive and well executed.
I don't know, man. Let's see. Let's see the truth of it.
Oh, it doesn't propagate from this far away.
I don't know
huh?
flag's well enough. I think it stayed the same. I don't remember.
Is it purple?
Yes, it's purple.
Okay, then it's the right flag.
Okay. I can't actually go land on the landing up here. Wander around.
The Imperial flag is like a drab black and like gray design.
Where was the gun?
Oh yeah, that's the Alamegan flag.
This is the one they fired the gun on their own people, right? No, this is the bridge I'm standing at.
Is that the thing that's on fire?
Is there something on fire?
Yes. I don't know if it's the gun though. This might just be a drop ship. I think this is just a drop ship.
Different zone. Okay, so right, we advanced through the zone to another one.
Oh, I'm getting my castrums mixed up.
Yeah. There's also a big...
or castellums, should I say? This is that one's a castellum. All right, where to next? Let's see. We are only missing one ether current in the peaks.
All right, to the peaks.
To the peaks. You want to go to Alagiri or Alagana?
I'm guessing Alagana because that has the open area there. I'll pay for the teleport. I'll foot the bill.
It's 158 gil, man. It's not that big of a deal. Ga na 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 na. Oh come on! I thought that was funny.
I couldn't think of anything. I really thought for a hot moment. I was like, Nope. Yeah, see, because I don't know the words actually. Like I said, I think it's back up your rules, back up your drivers.
It's it's back off your rules. Oh no, we gotta talk to Ragenfrid.
What, really? The man himself?
Yep. Old man bitch face.
Oh well, all right, Ragenfrid.
I didn't want to fight, but now that you did all the hard work, I don't want to forgive the people that oppressed us. I'm just. What's the word? What's the word when you're just? I just like being contrary. Contrarian Frid is more like it. All right. Fancy yourselves as our village saviors, do you? If you truly mean what you say, I've a mind to introduce you to someone. His name's Sayer. Used to be one of the quarry's finest workers, he did, because he agreed with all of my bitching. He keeps fighting the good fight to restore Alagana to its former glory, but I do worry about the toll that it must be taking on a man of his years. Have a chat with him if you're interested in helping the most unlikable sack of crap in this village.
Damn, you're really improvising it. Lady Fitchell, thank you for the super chat. I would recommend finishing the Bittermill quests. Did we start Bittermill quests? What are Bittermill quests?
I don't think so. I didn't.
Which one was
if
Bittermill?
I did, I was unaware of it.
He just wants us to go over in the corner here. Right? Saint Slayer? Yeah.
Wait, I had nothing to do with the old lady in the steps. I was defending her. That was Kyle.
Right, yeah. Don't group us together when we dislike the old people.
We are two different people. The Sayer is also 1,000,000 years old.
Thank you for coming. It's still waiting for a few more villagers to arrive.
The old bugger's treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. Oh my god, Cynical Villager has... he looks like the comic book store owner from freaking Simpsons with the brows and the glasses.
How long do you plan to continue living in abject squalor, I ask you? Oh, I thought his name was Slayer. This is Sayer. Who's talking right now? The old guy, right?
You said Sayer.
Ah, I read it as Slayer and I said it correctly. It's high time we brought back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Alagana. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarry used to mean everything to this village.
Bloody hells, when is this old codger gonna stop harping on about the good old days? Time to open your eyes, you daft bugger.
I don't know if the good old days were back when you worked in a mine, bro.
I mean, I wish people would talk to Ragnfrid like this. Time's long since passed when we could sell the stone here for a decent amount of gil. It's about time you face the facts. There's no coin to be had in sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. I'd be better served going out and hunting my own food.
Just hear me out. If you give up on the quarry, then you'll be giving up on the village itself. Even the hardest of rocks will break if you keep chiseling away at it. Life's the same. Sweet
Grandfather,
love.
that's enough. Sweet love, what a name. I can tell you now that no one here would claim to be happy with their lot, but there's nothing that can be done. You remonstrating with everyone is hardly going to do any good.
Sweetie love. Well, what do you bloody expect with that attitude? No one's going to work to improve things when even my own granddaughter has next to no motivation.
There's a reason you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. We can get by just fine with the stones we gathered in the past and those we salvaged from ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us at the quarry, only monsters. It's about time you realize that we're lucky just to be alive these days. Come on, grandfather. Let's go home. Take your pills, Grandpa.
I mean, that was a nice little bit of grayery to the conversation there.
Yeah. We're just gonna hang out here for a while staring at each other, aren't we?
Elastic girl understands nothing. Of course, everything's going to seem pointless if you only sleepwalking through life. And who the hell are you, anyway? I ain't doing this for your amusement. I am indeed the Sayer of you speak of. Ragnfrid sent you my way, you say? Val, was it? Tuna you? So, you're the lad we have to thank for saving Weirkrata. I can tell you have more fire in your belly than the entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as these buggers think me. Please, talk to me again.
Stevie Blunder, thanks for signing up to be a member. Welcome to the Gearbox. Enjoy your emojis. And if you're in our Discord, you're also now in the members channel. So enjoy that.
Super says, you really don't like Ragnfred, do you? Can't see why that personally. He's a decent man, just really broke and defeated by all the tragedy that happened all around him. Through each their own. I mean, he's also a made-up character, so it's fun to rag on him.
Every character can't be likable, and Ragnfred is the most unlikable bastard I've met in this game.
He came at a rough time when it felt like we were going to be propelled into war. We weren't aware of the larger scope of Stormblood at that time. Not until Kugane did I really catch on to what they were trying to do, which was an accurate display of war, which was messy and multifaceted with many factions involved. At that point, we wanted to walk in the room and be like, hey, everybody, pick yourselves up, let's go to war. And he was like the ultimate face of bummers to what I hoped would be the call to action. So he became the mascot of Stormbloods in action.
To me, he's the poster child of the slow start of Stormblood.
Yeah. And
because
so,
after him, it's just a long conga line of people that don't want to help you. And yeah, I find him annoying. More unlikable than Moonless, asked Luke. So Moonless is a bigger bastard, but he's dramatic and fun. Ragnfrid is just a contrarian old coot, and I just find him annoying.
And it's fun to rag on him.
Yes, because his name is Rag.
Yeah. Just like we rag on Oriange and
He's a fake person and he pissed me off.
Alphino. Aligana owes everything to the quarry. The stones were extracted. The stones we extracted were solid and pleasing to the eye to boot, and we even supplied the stone used to build the palace. Ah, those were the days. It was the Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric, favored their cold, tasteless, metallic buildings instead. They say they looked civilized. Don't make me laugh. The final blow to our way of life came when Garlemald began recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many to their rebel cause. With no one left to tend the quarry, it slowly fell into ruin, and it's now overrun with beasts. The few of us that remain have been left to eke out living using any means we can. I swear on Ralgo's very name, stop it. Don't. If we could just take back the sleeping stones, the whole village would brim with vitality again. I just need something that proves the beasts are gone from the quarry. Then the villagers would surely see fit to help me restore to its former glory. I know this is not a lot to ask of a complete stranger, but it's not as if I'm spoiled for choices right now. Would you be able to rid the quarry of those damn monsters and bring me back 2 soul stones? I'd be in your debt.
It was at this moment that Kyle realized he shouldn't have started speaking for Sayer. Sayer has a lot to say.
He had a lot to say, yeah. But, you know, he's pointing us off the map, which is good. He wants us to kill things.
Yeah, there's a big-ass chunk of this area we have not been to. Where are you going, dude?
I was just kind of getting a lay of the land. I like these bugs. I know they've been around in lots of expansions, but they're good bugs.
Oh, gee, Rick, what are we doing? Listen here, Morty. We gotta go way out to the east.
Rust Rock.
Need to get those rust rocks and just shove them way up your butt, Morty.
And maybe we'll get to find out what's with the ice creams.
The ice creams. What are the ice creams?
The spinny rocks up there.
Are there spinny rocks up there? I'm not seeing spinny rocks.
Yeah, behind you.
Behind me. I don't see spinny rock. Oh, okay. They blend in. I see what you're talking about now. I think I'm going the right way. I don't know. These monsters are cool. These look like they're very they look like something that would attack Goku on Namek.
Yeah. Got kind of that beastly wackiness to them.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this up here? The hidden tier.
There's a little icon on my map, and I'm gonna run to. Do we have a quest to kill these? Oh, these are the things we're supposed to kill.
Oh yeah, he's way off the beaten path.
Yeah, he is. I forget anything that's a demon wall model. I love it. And these, especially with their stupid flat ET faces, they're great. I love them. Oh, big AoE. And then there's one over here. Did you also obtain stones from that?
I did.
Delightful. Delightful. Was that it?
Wow, there's a lot more monsters here.
There are a lot more monsters here.
Well, I'm gonna head. I want to see the quarry because we didn't actually make it. I just want to see it. I want to see what the old man's going on about.
Yeah, complains about Obi-Wan fighting Vader in a quarry, but wants to run and go see a quarry in game.
Oh, was that a quarry? I mean, piles of sand. Yeah, all right, it's a quarry. Yeah, that's a quarry. All right,
these are piles of rocks. This is, yeah. Boy, Kyle, you really know how to find a beautiful vista.
Mm-hmm. Curiosity got to me.
Thank you for the free teleport.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, time to go see what Sayer has to say. I wonder if Sayer knows how to soothe.
Nice to see you returned. It'd be even nicer if you happened to be in possession of certain stones.
Here you go, Sayer.
Yes, that's exactly what I was after. Let's waste no time in showing it to the others. It's been far too long since the last ray of hope shone into the village's miserable lives. Well, good luck with that. Thank you for the ether current.
I like you, Sayer. You didn't tell me to go back and talk to Ragenfred.
Nah, that's all right, you know. But
Good man. Good man, that Sayer.
someday, perhaps, we will continue your tale. But
He's
it
got
is
a good
not
haircut.
today.
Got a good haircut. I just want to see what's over here, and we haven't uncovered its zone.
Oh, yeah, down south? Yeah, I mean, that should be. Okay, oh, there's the gun over there. Oh, all the way over there.
There's your in your hourglass pyramid, Kyle.
I love it. It's really nice. I want to know more.
It's super unique. I want to see one that's like twice that size.
Yeah.
It's a little small, is my thought.
Rust rock, huh?
What's over here? Oh yeah, look at that.
Momo
looks like the-
Runes Milk.
What?
That's what it says on the thing.
That's something you just proclaimed for fun?
I mean, sort of, yeah. But also whatever Romo Moom's milk is. It's Ratmen. If these are Ratmen.
I smell a beast tribe.
Yeah.
The Kern.
Oh, the tower's still damaged.
Oh my god, my uncle just sent a photo from my parents' wedding.
Nice.
Found in a drawer. Oh my god. I am not used to seeing my dad with hair. Holy crap. Does this show up?
Yep, that's an old school photo.
Yep, my mom's in the white hat. My dad's the hair that's kind of blown out. He kind of looks like Post Malone, all blown out like that. Oh, my dad does not look like that now.
Oh, it's like a little. I have no idea what this is for. Some kind of fly only zone.
All right, where are we going?
Yansha, by the look of it.
Yansha, huh? Let's see here. Oh, we've got quite a bit to do out there. Namai or House of the Fierce? Probably Namai.
Sounds good to me. Question came in
I'm
for
boarding.
us. I'll pass it to you first, Garrett. Any other
for it.
jobs you're looking forward to playing?
Well, I mentioned that Monk had piqued my interest just because I like Lisa's animations so much. But no, Reaper is. I'm really looking forward to Reaper. They just look so effing cool.
I believe we accidentally picked up some blues here.
Oh, that's right. Let's.
Okay,
get
we do
the
have a
old-
Yalman. We do have Yalms to the west.
Yep.
How many are we
but, well,
missing? 2. Oh, so
I don't have anything that's an ether current quest.
yeah, doesn't this say? Yeah, we've done all the quests by look at the little quest symbol, so it's just Yalman. We just got to run.
Oh, I must have read it backwards. I apologize. I just assume that if we're missing pips, that it's quests. You're right. Yeah, we've just forgot to ether current while we were out here. All right. I'm just gonna follow Kyle, so when we get lost, I can blame him. What about you, dude? What's the next job you're looking forward to?
I do think Bard's pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of like Bards. But what? Can I scale this? Maybe.
I like bards as an RP thing. I'm not a big fan in a gameplay sort of
Yeah, but
thing.
it
Like,
seems
how do
like
they fight?
they have like a song they sort of cycle through, and you give buffs to everyone around you, and it sounds kind of fun.
But how do you kill things?
With a bow, like you have a harp that's also a bow,
Oh boy! Oh,
So you're-
you,
kind of a ranger.
that is not an aesthetic that I love.
Oh, I'm taking us east. I'm taking us east.
Where are we going, man?
I was curious because that place was off the map, but I'm taking us east, so we need to go.
Oh my
we need to go
goodness.
west.
See, this is what I get for being like, I'm gonna just follow Kyle. He seems like
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing.
No, I was just heading to a zone I couldn't see yet.
I'm just gonna swap this with one of my survivability talents. So when I die in tomorrow night's raid, you know, this was the moment that I bound my ether compass to a key that I usually use.
We might be
my
yawning so
reprisal.
hard, it might be worth going to the teleport.
I don't think so now. Not for this one. Maybe. You might be right.
It looks like we're heading over the water, so I'm gonna head through the wall here so we don't get stuck.
Head through the wall.
Yeah, because otherwise you go down into that ravine
Hmm.
if you don't cross the wall early enough. Yeah, we're both really looking forward to Reaper, and I think at some point might be saving it for Endwalker since it's an Endwalker job. I know you can start it earlier than that, but it'd be fun to do those story quests together.
Yeah. Yeah. We've never synced up on a job. I think it'd be something different, something fun to do.
To the north now.
Even though I watched your solo streams while I had COVID, I know you're afraid that I'm gonna suck and you're gonna know and it's gonna bum me out.
Oh. I guess we can swim. Yeah, we'll have, right?
Northeast? Really?
If I... Oh, can I go in this water and swim underground and mount up?
Northeast? What happened? Why it was west, it was west, it was west, and now it's northeast.
I think it was
I'm so confused.
acknowledging that we had to go through the hole at the west first. You know what I mean? Because otherwise...
But that's not how it works. It'll just point you at a wall if you can't get there.
I thought so
It's done
too.
that in the past.
Maybe we got in range of one that's a little closer. Yeah, we can't go underwater here. It's not deep enough.
It's
so
just
we can't
making me
mount
jump.
up. Can't mount.
Yeah, it's just making me just making me jump.
Cannot mount.
Sin just flexing on us. Hey, Zaji.
At least we get to listen to the best song in the game.
It is a good song. It is so chill. It's so exceptionally chill. Now it's all the way to the freaking east. Yeah, something tells me I think going to porting would have been quicker. There's a big cable in the ground there.
What is this I'm coming towards?
Where are you?
I'm just off to the side of it. I was curious about what this land was over here. Now it's like, now it's saying east. Yeah, I'm gonna teleport to the House of the Fierce. 'Cause that's
Okay.
pretty far east.
Yep. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the same. Wait, can you teleport while we're moving? I was moving there for a hot second. No need to taxi us, folks. I like the adventure of
Yeah,
getting lost.
we made our choice.
Yep, I'm committed now.
Misery is part of any adventure.
Now it's 405 to the south. What is happening? What
I'm
Bermuda
assuming
Triangle bullshit is happening?
there are two ether currents, both of which are like competing for control.
What the shit?
So I think we got it. Actually, I have no idea. It says south now.
Yeah, it's full south, which would have been the zone we freaking started it. I'm
Yawns
so
to the
lost.
South.
Is it in the water?
It might be.
What is happening?
I wonder if it's actually in that corner. All right, I'm gonna go back to Namai. I'm gonna go check that corner.
The southern one is near Namai.
So what must
That's
have
where we
happened
started.
was, yeah, maybe it is actually in the corner there to the west. But as I rounded the wall there, the ether current was like, you're now in the other half. Allow me to show you the way to the other one.
Fjord, thank you for the super chat. Have you heard Sokken's live Yancha performance? No. I've seen
No.
some of the live performances, but not that one.
No, feel free to post that in our Discord. That'd be great to check out. We're basically avoiding any YouTube content for the game because, you know, you might accidentally come across something that you weren't meant to see yet. So it leaves us a little not in the know. All right, it's up here where I am.
Oh, okay. On my way.
Oh.
Trust your friend to show you where to go. And
Oh, sick bow. Sin asked us the question about what jobs we were looking forward to. Now they're giving me a bow. Badass, thank you. Very cool. That's a cool word.
I see. It was a leading question.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me when we met the kid I like, we could have just walked 2 more friggin' feet and gotten Ether Current?
Yeah, he was lamenting over here. I mean, granted, like, after talking to him that time, I didn't really want to hang out here. He had a really sad story to tell, so I wasn't like, that was a great story, kiddo. Why don't I look around for some side quest stuff? I was like, Jesus, dude. All right, man. Like, let's go complete the story so I can get some resolve.
I'm getting a lovely sickle. In addition to another Dark Knight arm, I don't believe I have this one.
All right, now it's Yalman Hard South.
What is this? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it unfolds. Oh, I cannot wait to be a Reaper.
Don't be mad, Bug.
Okay.
I'm going to try to determine which side of the wall we're on.
I'm going to try and find my own way until you tell me you have eyes underneath the curtain.
Okay, sounds good. Well, in particular, I love the Reaper animations where you, like, go in and out of your shade and that sort of thing. And that's what I was talking about last time. I just love super suits. I would love a Heaven's Word class based on summoning primal armor. And that would be a really cool side story of like, hey, you know, now you are in control of primals because you're a badass and the Echo and cool stuff like that. You are the primal. Can I swim in here?
Okay, someone mentioned that we could Reaper now. Yeah, we're aware. I think it's just something we both want to experience when we're like heading into Endwalker. Get the real, like recreate it to the best of our ability. The experience of Reaper coming out alongside Endwalker. Gotta swim across the water because God forbid you're able to stay on your mount. This game has such better flying unlock. I should not be complaining.
No, this is a fine event. But yeah, complaining is part of the adventure. Like it's rarely complaining doesn't mean everything's negative. Also just means you're experiencing the feelings.
That was beautiful, Kyle. It was a beautiful defense of complaining.
Also, a lot of complaining is because we
have a quest to hand in here. What? And it's remarkably close to an Ether Current, apparently.
Southwest.
Oh, this must be the Namatsu.
Oh.
The Beast Tribe quest.
Confused my Weast again.
Yeah, I'm talking to some Namatsu here. Bringing them some stuff.
Northwest. Okay. Must be on land then.
Over where I am, dude, is another Ether Current.
Where are you?
I am in the southwestern corner of the map.
Oh, the way over there. Wait, I have a 27 to the northwest.
I mean, we have another one to get, but
we do. Okay,
I have eyes on an Ether Current. I am clicking on an Ether Current.
I kiss the water ever so gently. Oh, I think this is where, looks like there's an Ether Current right where Tally got sad, and then we talked to her about it.
Oh, I'm like, who are you talking about? I was like, Taliesin? I was like, we haven't played Final Fantasy with him.
No.
I forget that you refer to, oh my God, what's her name?
Cool. So you were over there. You see where I'm at right now?
Yes, there's one there.
Yep.
Cool. Trading places.
Wait, what's the one you went? Oh, I must have gotten that one without you. I'm good. I'm fine.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Well, come pick me up with a double mount.
Okay, I can find it.
Went and got one without me. Happens every time. Every expansion.
I mean,
Every expansion.
Granted, at this time we had not agreed to. I wish the bed was a double mount. Oh, I pissed off a cool looking tree thing. Anyway. There you go.
Ride pillion. Away, chauffeur.
Very well.
Share your bed with Garrett often.
The sickest zip line ever. There you are, sir.
How do I get off this thing?
I can just dismount.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, we can't go
That's a
over to the
lot of
sickest
water.
zip line ever. The wall ends.
Can you? Oh, you can go over there, huh?
Yeah, well, you can't get there.
Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah.
Big invisible wall.
Huh. I doubt we can go high. Oh, there's actually a dragon head up there. That's pretty badass.
Where's their dragon head?
Up on top of the wall, the big hole.
Big hole up on top of the wall. What?
To the north. The biggest
Oh.
hole.
Oh shit! Yeah, look at that.
But you can't go
Wow.
up there either. It's too high.
Interesting. Interesting. I never noticed that.
Hmm.
I can show you the world. All right. That's everything. We can fly everywhere.
Sweet, we did it.
Congratulations, Kyle.
We did it. We're flyers.
Chat won't make fun of us anymore for that specifically.
You're flying, Petrie.
I have a feeling they'll find other reasons to make fun of us.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, this is the burden of knowledge. For they wish to bury their own shame in ours. 'Cause, you know, everyone's a noob sometime. Oh, what's the Jake quote that I love so much? The first step in being sort of good at something is being bad at something.
First step to being good at something?
Is being sort of bad at something. Oh, I can't go through there either.
I don't like that step. I'd like to skip that step.
I think we'd all love to skip that set. I mean, I realized this morning that most anime is based around toddler logic. That if you scream long enough, you'll change fate. And it's true. We all wish we could, by sheer force of will, change ourselves and change the world.
Mm.
The one right on the cusp is Demon Slayer, but I do think Demon Slayer is incredible. But he does tend to always do pretty well.
That is fair. I just watched the episode the other day where he fights the ball demons, the duo with the red arrows.
Red arrows, the ball demons?
So there's two demons. One throws the balls, and the other can bend them with arrow powers.
Those balls actually have a really cool story in history. They're basically leftover kimono scraps that the women would sew into balls for the children.
That's adorable.
Oh, yeah, it was a really cute idea. The whole demon throwing balls. Did you already get to bongos? Is that after bongos?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, yeah, you're getting there. You're getting there.
I figured there was some like cultural reference to those balls that I was not privy to. I liked just how freaking violent that episode was. Oh my god, it was disturbing and I loved it. Just there were multiple separate limbs, exploding heads. The dude regrew his head and the tongue comes in first was like my favorite thing I've seen in the show so far.
It's a fun show, and
it's good, man. I'm really enjoying it.
phenomenal.
It's it has one thing that it's an anime trope that I don't love, where they yell their attacks, and it's very specifically when you're like yelling it to yourself as opposed to the person you're fighting. That's when it bothers me, and that's the only thing that annoys me about the show. But
I will say that when the story gets later, you can start putting together the power system as he changes forms and breathing types with other abilities. And
interesting.
If you pay attention to what he's shouting, it actually, you can like pre-predict what ability he's doing, or kind of like be like, oh, this will be interesting. He's combining that form of breathing with this. And later on, I was like, now this. I honestly used the show to nap until I got to a certain arc later on. So
okay,
you were still in nap territory for me, and then I went back and watched it because I cared later. Gotcha.
Yeah, once he's done with his training, it seems to get a little monster of the week, a little formulaic, but which is not necessarily a bad thing. But my investment has dropped off a little bit, but it's just so pretty. I like looking at it.
Absolutely.
Vernacular Ham, thank you for the super chat. Said, now you've actually finished Stormblood.
We're done. Everyone talks about the patch content. They're talking about this.
You want to just grind some dungeons? I would love some. I would love some tomestones.
That sounds groovy, man.
I keep saying I'm going to go grind dungeons, and my computer kept, dying on me. So I'm still at a great need of tomestones.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Well, actually, I've already have 1,000, but they cap it too. So
Here,
yeah.
Let me teach you about Wondrous Tales before we do this.
Oh, okay. Where am I going?
You're going to.
I didn't get a port for wherever you just went. Strangely enough.
I used my free teleport my return.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll take you to Idleshire.
Idleshire. All right, let's go. Are you porting?
I did just port. Did you not get a port?
Oh, I did not.
Huh, maybe because I wasn't in your zone anymore.
Probably. Oh, well. I'll just, pay full price. You bastard. Scarab Swarms, thank you for the super chat. Seconding the motion to finish Bittermill. Lore with hearts.
Bittermill.
Again, I don't know what it is. I want to do dungeons.
Where was Bitter? I mean, for future reference here, I'll put it on our list. But where is Bittermill? That sounds like a place that would be in the Black Shroud. I have Quarry Mill, I know. I'm just thinking of mills. Fringes. All right, well, I figured that out, Garrett. I believe there's a dude standing like right around here you should talk to called like Goodfellow Adventurer or something, a Blue Quest.
There's Boisterous Bruiser.
That sounds right.
A striking opportunity?
Yes. I believe talk to him.
Okay. He says, I know you. You're one of them half-mad venturers what roams around picking fights with gods and every bugger else. Well met, love your work. But you're just one of them Paco-right crazed killers, am I right? Hells, for all I know, might be they're the ones what do the work while you sharing their credit. Now, killer, don't take it personally or nothing, but I've seen it before. When it's all blood and shite and explosions, it can be hard to tell if you're pulling your weight. That's why I've been training up in stone, sky, sea. Don't let the draft name fool you. It's a proper training ground where fighting folk like me and you can go to refine our killing prowess. If you've never been, go and look for the goody fella out past the back ridge. He'll tell you the rest. You won't regret it. And off he wandered.
Bittermill was where we were talking to some lady about something there down the road from Robon's main table.
Okay, folks are saying that was not for Wondrous Tales.
Was that not for Wondrous Tales?
There's someone in here that has an unexpected proposal, Blue Quest. That's it. I have no other Blue Quests here.
I'm pretty sure it was right around here.
Then I did it?
Okay, did you already go over and talk to Chloe here? Can you access Chloe?
If it's over here, I did that, whatever that was.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, then you're all set.
Oh, okay. I don't remember anything about this. What was Wondrous Tales again?
Receive a new journal from Chloe. This is where we get a journal, and it's basically, in addition to Challenger's Log, this is another thing you can do.
Oh, okay. So I have a journal already.
Yep, so it would be out of date, so just ask her for a new one.
Oh, okay. So trade it in and get a new one?
Yeah.
So when does it reset?
Tuesdays, I believe.
Oh, so this is like a weekly quest.
Yes. So go ahead and open that up, put it on your bar somewhere, and open up your Wondrous Tales.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, my. Oh, I love this graphic. Swiper, thank you for the super chat. He's talking about a side quest storyline, not a dungeon.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think you talked to the wrong person. I didn't know you already did this.
Ah,
But thank you for the super chat.
delightful.
And I got Bittermill written down. It's where we were at previously, and a bunch of side quests showed up, and then we kept on the main story quest. So we will do that at some point, but it's not this day.
Complete one of the following duties. Dungeons level 1 through 49. Okay. Oh, 1 through, or level 50, 51 through 59. Oh, so it just works its way up. Oh, but there's also specific stuff. Void Ark, Circus Tower, Alexander, Palace of the Dead.
Yeah. So
okay.
You try to collect stickers and get 4 in a row. So you kind of play Connect
Oh, so you're
4.
playing bingo.
Yeah, you kind of play Connect 4. And when you're doing a bunch of dungeons in a row, you can use the second chance button to redo that content. So if you wanted to do 7 level 1 through 49 dungeons, you can using second chance.
And so the dungeons would be the top row. So if we did all of these, it would just go 4 across and you'd be good.
Exactly. Well, no, it's not related to. It's just where you get a sticker randomly. It's more that this is the cornucopia of options you could have, but as long as you roll with someone that's not in your party, or a new person each time you do an activity, you can redo the same activity over and over again.
Gotcha.
So if we really wanted to, we could go do the Crystalline Conflict 9 times over and over again and just keep resetting that as the activity we're loving this week.
Ah, okay. So you don't actually have to diversify if you don't really want to.
Exactly.
Very cool. Very cool. Free weekly XP, and it looks like also money and tomes.
Yep, you just have to get deep. You can only
9.
hand it in after you've done 7, I believe. So it is a bit of a commitment, but if we're just doing dungeons, let's roll.
So the rewards are for 9. So does that have any? So does it have anything to do with connecting 4 if you have to do 9 to get the rewards?
Yeah, so see that select 1, you would either pick gold or tomestones of poetic. So as long as we hand in the book with at least 7, I think, or maybe 9, I don't remember. I think it's 9 maybe. So we have to get 9 stickers. We have to do 9 activities. Then we'll get 500 tomestones of poetics. If you get lines and bingos, you can then get the additional prizes, which are those select ones below.
Okay, so there's multiple rules
Yes.
or multiple things to collect. Okay, gotcha.
And 3
Awesome.
lines is the super rare, hard to get one, and those would have like cool rare pets and stuff like that.
Awesome. Cool.
I will switch to Astrologian for this because I don't need any XP on this guy.
I guess I don't really either, but there's nothing I particularly want to work on at the moment. So I'm going to say Dark Knight.
Cool.
I could. What's my summoner at these days? Should maybe consider that. Let's see. Summoner. Equip. Do I have summoner on my bar? I do. And let's also make sure I don't have any upgraded gear. I do not. Cool. Oh, God. Nope. I'm not doing this because my bars are reset. I do not feel like figuring that out, even though summoner is pretty simple. Nope, F that. Okay, I'll be tanking today. We know you have many choices when choosing, and we're glad that you chose Tank Garrett.
Sally's absolutely right. If you want to read what they wrote about the shuffling thing, it might make sense later on. But there's some other mini games you can get to get bonus bingos.
Gotcha. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna make a 4 because we can still roulette with a pre-made party, right?
Yeah, we can. Do we get Wondrous Tales second chances if we do a different party, or can you not go in with a 4-man? Would be my question to the chat there. While that happens and gets answered, we've quite a few super chats. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Oh geez, it's a storm of super chats. All right, Jeff, thank you. Just a note for Wondrous Tales hand-ins. It grants half a level of XP to the class you are when you hand it in, no matter how you do the rest of the stickers.
Yeah, so if you want to level your summoner, you could play as Dark Knight through all the quest, hand in the book at the end as a summoner and get quests on your summoner.
Oh, very cool. That's good to know. Thank you. Jezzer, thank you for the super chat. Wondrous Tales gives good XP and you can turn it in under a different job into one you accepted with. Very good for giving big XP chunks to all jobs. So there you go. Cool.
Nice.
Oh, I could pump my ninja up. That'd be good.
Yeah.
And then Lost Mythics, thank you for the extremely generous super chat. FYI, for Wondrous Tales, you can do the activities any roll. XP is granted on turn in. Okay. Yep. Cool.
Perfect.
Wow. We got 3 super chats all at once for the explaining this. Thank you so much for the support.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you very much. For liminal spaces, I wish people paid me $30 to explain Wondrous Tales.
It's kind of confusing. It honestly is. Like, I think it was Faye was with me and was giving me the rundown on it, and I was just sitting there like, oh, what? I logged in to do dungeons. What is this? But it's totally worth it. It just takes that extra minute of understanding. That's kind of rough. Yeah.
Also, we're glad you like our stream enough to support us like that. So thank you very much.
Very much appreciated.
Let's see here. What are we doing? All right. Did we get an answer on the, can we change parties out?
Yes. So as long as we change party each time, we can do a 4-man. And then if we drop the 2 and do it again with 2 other different people, we still get the credit. So
we can swap people out every dungeon run if we want?
Yep. But we'd have to swap them out each dungeon run to get the second chance.
Okay.
So different parties for each one and we're good to go.
Okay, because I was thinking just doing a 4-digit code and every run asking people to drop party, and we can alternate and say, hey, honor code, we're going to wait for console players for like this one or whatever.
That's perfect.
It's kind of my thought. So although I don't know, I haven't done Party Finder that way. I'm assuming there's a way to backfill afterwards. I think a button pops up for me.
Okay.
But we'll see. Form a private party. Let's see here. And we're doing... it doesn't really matter. I could just say duty roulette, right? We'd be fine.
Second chance caps out at 9. We're at 9 right now. Only if someone has never run the dungeon before. Oh, that explains when I do roulette why it happens so often then. And particularly when I did Crystal Tower, why it happened all the time. Because, okay. Yeah. We should, we'll see what happens.
I'm going to post 4 digits in the Party Finder... or the party password channel of the Discord. This one, no limitations. And then next run, we'll say, please allow console players to join. But this one, anyone, whoever's fastest to enter it, get on in here. Bam, bam, Perfection. There it is. That was quick enough. I'm going to assume you're both PC players. All right. You can only shuffle below 7 stickers. Okay, so once we get to our last 2, if we're trying to cap 9, then...
Exactly. Okay. So you can't get to 9 and then be like, let's swap around till we get good bingos.
Yeah. All right, cool. What do we want to start with?
Whatever we got roulettes for. Let's rock.
Duty Finder.
Might as well start with the lobby. Do the 1 through 49.
That would be leveling?
Yeah, leveling dungeon.
It's interesting. It doesn't show the ranges. I've never really thought about it. I guess I don't know what the ranges are off the top of my head.
Oh, yeah. That is interesting.
Yeah. All right. Lobby first. Let's go.
Commence. There's a website that tells you the odds of getting 1, 2, or 3 with the lines and stickers you have. That's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Did you see that Diablo Immortal website? Oh, hey, we got Barb's Medal. Nice.
I did not. Oh, look at this.
The one that'll calculate your chance of getting a 5-star gem. On my calculation, I spent $6,500 before I got a 5-star gem in Diablo Immortal.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a generator that predicts how much money it would cost you to get your first 5-star gem in Diablo Immortal.
And the average is 6K?
That's kind of if you're lucky.
So it's usually higher?
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Oh my god. Oh man, yeah. Like I have questions, but I don't care. Like, Like, what a nightmare.
The funny thing to me is if you go to Steam right now, like one of the highest rated game on there is Grim Dawn.
I'm unfamiliar. That means nothing to me.
It's a Diablo 2 clone, if you will. Done in,
Okay.
I believe, the Warhammer universe, but basically a lot of people played Diablo Immortal and was like, oh no, and then immediately went and bought a completely different game from 2016. I've heard it's good. Like, I hear good things about it. It's in its own universe. Oh, okay.
People probably got the itch, and
Yeah.
Immortal ain't doing it. All it did was remind them that they like this genre, but not this game, and they want to go find a game like it that's not predatory. Because also, like, if you are cool with predatory games, you're probably playing Lost Ark.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, honestly, the bosses in Lost Ark kind of look good. Like, the boss design is very interesting, very phased. Oop, pardon me, I heal on time, are you? I kind of want to try Lost Ark, but not, not enough. Try it yet. I got
Still enjoying V Rising.
I got completely overwhelmed by Path Exiled the first time I tried it, so.
Apparently, this does not count as a 1 through 49, by the way, as a lot of people in chat are pointing out.
Oh, okay, that's fine. We should still be able to get credit.
This should count for something, right?
Yeah, you did a Duty Finder. This is a Duty Finder, though, right?
To roulette.
Okay, yeah, this will still count. We'll still get a sticker.
I mean, everything is Duty Finder, technically, right? I mean, how else would you get to a dungeon? Hey, you remember when I said I was going to put my Aether Compass on a thing that I frequently use for mitigation? I'm hitting G, and I'm like, what's going on here?
It's fun to be healing again.
I like having you healing again. I don't feel bad when I yell at my healer.
You can take it.
This will not count towards a sticker. Why? Would we just not have a sticker that this falls into?
Oh, really? Interesting. Oh, well. Still a roulette.
So what's more like... So if I'm not interested in the XP and all, I'm interested in the tombstones, which at the moment, that is me.
Wow, how did you
What's
die?
more efficient? Who died? Oh, Bathing's dead.
Yeah.
Might have ate a couple lasers.
I don't feel
They
like
do
I got
pop
a chance
pretty quick.
Well, yeah, but there's other types here. Like, we're currently, this is a complete, we might not go, it's fine, it's fine. We're learning, we're learning. We're vibing.
It's a vibe stream. Vibin' Wednesdays. Should I intercept that?
I believe it's one of those that you intercept. It looks like one of those charge effects. Nope.
Oh, ran right through me.
Yeah.
Didn't hurt the person it hit very much, though, then. Was that working as intended?
Well, he just earthquaked me in his own.
Yes, he did. I believe there's enough time to run away. Crumbling crust. Boy, I hate it when that happens to my pizza.
You have your off globals a free ASAP Helios in the form of Celestial. What the heck? Thomas,
Are you trying to read chat while healing?
Those are I can do it. I can take it. Maybe I put sheep in between them. Me and him.
I don't know. I'm gonna.
Oh, the sheep are gonna explode.
Exploding sheep.
The marker means more damage the closer you are. Thank you for the super chat, Cuddly Zombie. Cool.
I thought that was the pulsating, like, ground radial.
Right, so this is the one in a line. So that's
on them it's the pulsating.
Yeah.
But there's also the line.
It's basically a targeted version of that one.
Gotcha. This is a cool looking dungeon. I love all the banners.
It's a very pretty dungeon.
Good lighting.
Expected Helios benefit. What? I'm attempting to decipher.
Yeah, I can tell.
Helios, AoE heal, aspect Helios, AoE heal plus regen. Right. Isn't that what I'm doing? I mean, again, like I haven't played Astrologian since we completed our MSQ dungeon, our MSQ vacation, so that would have been Alexander and such. So I've never used this 8 button before.
Oh, is this like me not using my second AoE ability forever?
At least the words are a little more decipherable than Samurai. That one's really hard to get tips on. Because it's literally in another language. Blue Sun. Celestial Opposition. Have the exact same radius heal effect and amount. Okay, that's a good tip. So this one is instant and off cooldown, whereas this one is a spell cast. And how long is the cooldown on that? 60 seconds. Okay, okay.
Super Sideswiper, thank you for the generous super chat. They don't give a sticker for doing roulette. They give one for doing a specific thing, like doing a 60 dungeon or Heavensward leveling dungeon or an extreme trial. You need to check what precisely it is. Oh, I like roulettes. I don't need to think. But
we'll check the duty list when this is over too. I think we can do both. We just have to select the right type of duty. Roulette. I didn't feel like I learned what I was supposed to do the first time we did this. I think it's just dodge AoEs.
Look away, Marion. Look away.
Hey! First trial done.
I think we need someone standing on each of these.
Was that it?
Oh my word.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Axe.
What? What the hell did I get hit by?
I don't know. It was Xing me. I guess it leaves a lingering area. And then I walked in the lingering area. I think is what it was penalizing me for. Okay.
don't remember what we do with the looming shadow. It's casting meteor impact, so I think it's a hide behind whatever boulder's left.
Eventually, maybe. Ooh.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that looks very hide behind a bouldery.
I'm glad I didn't have to get it right.
Hey, we didn't get locked down that time. That was good. Oh. Well, we got better. We got better. Way better than our first time.
Woo. Down the waterfall. I love that I'm just like wearing underwear under my skirt.
Yeah, I'm confused for a moment because I didn't remember if I was wearing a dress or not. So
You don't have pasty white legs like I do.
that is true. Oh yeah, the little carts. Little crazy carts. Okay, so I might as well like be dropping this on cooldown since it's an AoE heal. I really like that they don't make you take fall damage there. Oh, excuse me.
Was not looking at that.
What's the look behind you button? I know there's a rear view window button.
I accidentally hit it sometimes. I have no idea what button it actually is.
V. Yep, it's V. Thank you for the answer.
Why are we quoting Last Crusade in chat? There's your snapping turtle for you, Kyle. Are you visiting Florida?
I am.
I never see snapping turtles, and I've lived here most of my life. So, where are you seeing snapping turtles when you visit?
I lived down in Largo when I lived in Florida when I was a wee lad, and then Tallahassee for college.
Yeah, but usually they're like hiding. Like they're all over the place here, but they don't just sit out in the open.
Yeah, they were
usually
just, like,
hiding
in my backyard. They were in the streets. Like it was just.
Are you sure you're not confusing them with soft shell turtles?
The soft-shelled turtles were also in the streets, but no, the snapping turtle. Maybe it was the same one, honestly. Like we're talking 31-year-old memories too. So.
I think you might be thinking of a soft shell. Because alligator snapping turtles are. They'll take off an appendage.
Yeah, no, I remember him. He was really cool. Like the soft shells would totally end up in the street, and like the car sitting there, and you're like, beep, beep.
Oh yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, we get like what are they called? Like red ears, red gilled. I forget because they got the red cheeks. Those are real common hard shell ones that don't get very big. And then there's the soft shells, which get pretty big and look kind of menacing, but they're perfectly harmless. Red-eared sliders. Thank you, Chaos Squall.
What do I click this early to explode it, or do I want my earthly star to be at maximum duration?
I don't know.
I doubt you would know. You want max duration. Cool. At least 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, I can skip cutscenes now.
All right, yeah. Oh, I just turned off auto advance.
Oh, I saw Orlando fly by. Who's talking about Orlando? Catherine, here in Orlando, we got knights singing, frogs, toads, huge black beetles, etc. No wild turkeys here. I had tons of wild turkeys where I lived growing up.
Turkeys, interesting.
Oh, they were everywhere when I was growing up. Now the area is too developed; they've leave. So when I go like visit my parents, Man, I missed the wild turkeys. I don't see them out there anymore, but they were all over the place when I was a teenager. Too many damn developments have moved in. Displaced the turkeys.
Progress.
Haha Business, thank you for the super chat that I'll attempt to read, and if I die, it's Haha Business's fault. Worst kind of roadkill is a run-over turtle. It looks like someone took a plate of spaghetti on a green plate and just slammed it on the ground. That's so grody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
That's
very
true.
common sight, sadly.
We have a lot of possums up here.
That one bumps me out. I really like possums. They're good to have around. Oh, what did I not look away at something I was supposed to look away
I
at?
don't think we did something. Now I'm chasing Kit here
I'm
across
thinking
the
about
ends of the earth,
possums.
trying to give him a paper attack, paper cut.
Oh, where'd he go? I don't remember this fight. Dogs have things to say.
I didn't know possums were useful. I mean, I still like them, but I didn't know they.
They don't carry disease, and they eat pests.
Huh.
A lot of people assume they can carry rabies, but I don't quote me on if it's absolutely impossible, but it is. It's not like raccoons where it's a high chance. Oh. We had a baby possum got it stuck in our trash can one time. Like the trash was low and it couldn't get back out.
Aw.
It was the cutest thing.
Jonathan D, thank you for the super chat. It's a special kind of feeling when you get to fight your mounts in a boss fight.
Yeah.
It is a very cool mount. I've always enjoyed, always being a year now playing Final Fantasy with any seriousness, but I enjoy how giving the game is with mounts, including them in the MSQ and stuff.
That's right. I always forget that they possums are technically not mammals. They are marsupials.
Thanks for joining, Kit. And Wake Food, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining. We're going to drop you out now so we can get new blood in here.
Oh, so level... Okay. All right. So leveling roulette includes 50, 60, 70, 80. And it looks like we only are looking for 60s and 50s. So we have to do leveling, which is the... Oh, level... Wait. Huh. Leveling is what we just did. And
see, that's where I got confused. That's where I think that's what people are saying. Where I don't think roulette works.
yeah, we're taking a chance that we might get an 80 or a 70 because we're only looking for a 60. So there's no good way to guarantee this.
People are saying you just need to select a dungeon.
Then you don't get sweet.
So even if we did a roulette and we got like a 49 or whatever, it wouldn't count. It's possible, but not guaranteed. Oh my God, here's the problem with trying to learn from chat right here. It's getting partial answers in rapid succession.
Right. So we're taking it by doing a roulette. We're taking a chance of completing. So we have to choose if we want roulette bonuses or wondrous tales.
Okay, now hold on. No, it would count. It's just that we're not guaranteeing. So like,
exactly.
if you were on a job that was the correct level, then that would limit our options. That's a way you could game the system. So if you did have something you actually did want to level up, that was within the window of what we're trying to work on.
That's a good idea.
Let me open my journal. So we have a 1 through 49. If I went over to my ninja, that would lock us out. Of course, my bars are effed up. So Yeah, although Ninja doesn't have a lot of abilities. My Ninja doesn't have a lot of abilities at the moment.
My rogue
Do you have
is
anything
23.
that's under 49 that you're working on? Okay, yeah. Switch to your rogue and we'll get a healer.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll go do some. We're gonna see if this works. We'll see if this works. All right. So, what happens with Party Finder? Does it keep my code? It does. I just need to hit go again. All right. So this next one, we'd like to give console players a try. So, please, if you're on PC, give console players a chance. The code has not changed. Recruiting is now open. Console players only, please. Code is in the party password channel. Again, this is for console players only. How fast are your controller nubbins? How fast are they, Kyle? Are you fast with the controller?
No, I'm usually not. Not on those big wheels. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I don't need no earrings / bracers / whatever else's.
What's going on? What are you saying you're going to be fine about?
I think I cleaned out my bags a little too hard, and I'm missing some slots on my road here.
Oh. I have made that mistake.
Well, I mean, I could also do red mage and be horribly confused. What level is my red mage? 50? Yeah, no, that's not happening. Oh, way too many buttons. Are we in a cross-world party? Is that why our party finder's not working?
That might be it, yeah. Although it shouldn't matter because it's going to be a damn crossworld party again. Disband. Yes, disband party. And cancel recruitment. Okay. Friend list, Val, invite to party. This is not going to be as convenient as I thought it was going to be. If that's the problem. Okay. Recruitment is back open. Console players only, please.
Using the code found in the Discord.
In the Discord, party password is a channel. There'll be a 4-digit code. Chaos Squall is saying no, it's just slower due to console players being slow to click through. Yeah, but we've done console players before, and it hasn't taken that long. Maybe there's no console players. That's also possible.
Yeah.
It's also possible.
I'll give it another minute here in case someone's desperately trying to enter the code.
Yeah, we'll give it a 1 count, and then we'll open it up to everybody. Also, just kudos to PC players. Y'all are being consummate gentlemen and gentle ladies.
Yeah, very well done.
Gentle folk. Gentle y'all. That's what I'm going to say. Being gentle y'all. Gentle people. I don't know. When I do something wrong, I'm not sure I would refer to some of the comments as gentle people. Or 2, unfortunately. Okay. All right. Well, let's open it up. If you're on PC, get in here. Punch those 4 codes in. Open, everybody. Anyone wants to run a dungeon, get in here. Get in here. 4 codes in the party password. Let's go. The code has not changed. Might just have a dearth of folk.
Might just also be my rogue is horrible.
What does your rogue have to do with it?
Everyone wants to be healed by my sweet astrologian skills.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
They just want the sweet healing. There's Jaraxxus. Working age audience.
When are you guys planning to run in Rabonstre? I don't know what that is.
I don't either. All right, so we're gonna hit leveling and test our theory.
Yes, and it should.
Okay. So we're doing a leveling roulette, and as long as it's under 49, we should get a sticker. Yes? Is that accurate, chat?
I think it sounds right.
Oh, the Evilus raid. So it's kind of like how Sky Pirates is up in names too.
Oh, okay. Thursday is when it starts up.
I've only heard it referenced as Evilus. Okay. All right. Joining. Commence.
Commence. Copperbell
Commence
Mines.
the leveling. Commence the jiggling. Oh my god, if it's Copperbell Mines.
There's a high chance.
Yeah, there it is. That it is. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Hey.
We're good.
Luke, you're a dirty, dirty person. It's the first time today I've thought to myself, y'all need Jesus. So I guess you've all been pretty well behaved today.
Well done, everybody.
Oh my god. Oh shit. I have like no abilities. No abilities at all.
I don't really remember what I'm doing, but I think I just hit combos right now.
Just it don't matter.
And
What
I
do you
can
have? Like
mug.
3 buttons?
I can mug.
If I remember correctly, my rogue had no AoE to speak of at all. Basically forever.
That sounds right.
I think I have an AoE now as a ninja, but I don't believe I had one as a rogue.
Mug is a damage buff? Oh.
Is
huh.
it?
When did that happen?
I was always doing it just like because I was bored, and Mug is off the GCD, right?
Yeah, but it's a 2-minute cooldown.
Well, yeah, but so just use it on cooldown. Changed recently, says chat. Holy crap, I forgot how boring it is to be low level.
Yeah, well, you know, it's mainly the charges I miss the most. I don't know if Rogue actually has an engage, but I really like dashing on my samurai.
I don't remember. I don't
What
think
level
so.
is your ninja?
I don't remember that either. Enough to be a ninja. I've done a few class quests at least.
Are they good?
They're really hammering home like the dojo sensei master fantasy. So yeah, I'm
Okay.
enjoying the ninja quest quite a bit. It's very classical. It's classic.
I think Rogue has been pretty interesting. I kind of like the quaint storyline. Run around with what's his handkerchief.
Yeah, I got a little like I started yada yadaing and not reading. I started skimming with the whole black sarcophagus thing because it started getting very like samey. But the ending is great. I really like the end of the Rogue quest line. There's a really good payoff. I felt so spoiled as somebody like started with like summoner. I really like those quests. It's like very Pokemon. Like I'm gonna be the very best. Like no one ever was. Like I enjoyed it quite a bit. The Rogue characters. It's a good group of folk.
Yeah.
It's just like story-wise, it was pretty samey. It's like, yeah, I get it. We're going for the black sarcophagus, and we're gonna fall behind the local authority, and we'll go from there. But it's perfectly fine. Just watched the Heavensward Dungeon Wall video. We crucified Garrett yet? I'm surprised how much shit I have not gotten yet. Dungeon walls are never our highest performing video, but this one is doing quite well for a wall of dungeons, better than most. And so we've gotten a damn fine amount of comments by now, and I really haven't been raked over the coals. So I'm surprised. I thought I was going to get eviscerated after this wall of dungeons.
I like that one of the top comments when I checked this morning was, Oh, you like Dust Vigil, but you haven't read all the additional lore. Yeah, you guys didn't talk about the additional lore of Dust Vigil.
We never talk about additional lore. That's not a criteria.
I know, but in that way, they basically said you like Dust Vigil, but you could have liked it more, and that's the one I thought people were going to come after you for.
Oh, interesting.
Everyone was into it. I guess there's Dust Vigil enjoyers out there.
I mean, I saw one person who was just like, "Oh, Dust Vigil sucks," but like that's but it was a very respectable comment. Like, I don't like it, and like I can respect that. Like, I totally understand. I don't like this thing. No,
you like
I was
Dust Vigil?
expecting...
Name 5 of their songs. It's a great comment.
Snow. That's on me. I should have set the bar higher. I agree on new Copper Bell. Well, new Copper Bell is still Copper Bell. I just don't like looking at Copper Bell. I think it's an ugly dungeon. But oh shit, gas bomb. Sorry.
I think it's just
your
gonna
tank
explode and be done.
Your tank got distracted. But yeah, I like new what's the other one? Totorak. Yeah, I like Totorak. Because we did both of those new ones the day the patch dropped. Remember, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Things we did on patch day.
I'm not
sure.
sure.
We were like, what do we do? What's for us newbies? And turned out quite a bit was for us newbies.
I think I've done them all at this point. We haven't redone that wall of dungeons, but I'm pretty sure I've run all the low redos at this point.
Yeah, save it for a rainy day video.
Yeah. AFK healers, is that a problem with the game? Being a healer through most of my random dungeons, I have very little perspective on what healing woes.
What's the full comment?
That Dust Vigil gives them flashbacks of their AFK healer problems, to paraphrase.
Interesting. Or was it just a specific memory of yours?
Jonathan D, I think it's an interesting conversation to have about game design. The old Totorak was non-linear, which is cool. I wonder how much of our perspective on RPGs is based on.
Oh, I went the wrong. Did I go the wrong way, or did something else?
We're just under attack by sprites back here.
Where did they come from?
Pulling the winch.
Oh, I forgot about the winch. Can you tell I haven't been here in a while?
I'm not even sure why we're pulling winches. I'm just joining along.
Every time I've run this, I've seen the winches pulled, so I just assume it unlocks something ahead that would be locked otherwise. That's the thing, you know? You see things happen, you don't question it, and so you don't actually know what it's for.
Someone in our comments this morning was talking about the Griffin boss from Dust Vigil, who would do the whirlwind and then get a huge evasion buff if it hit somebody. And back in that day, if it got the evasion buff, you could miss your combo and it would reset your whole combo if you missed the next thing in line.
Ugh.
Right?
Okay, I can see why some people would hate Dusk Vigil.
Sure. And that's an old RPG thing that has its place, I think, in single-player games, but when you get to MMOs, I think streamlining, making the map straight, not having chance to hit and miss is preferable. But I do think solo RPGs, like Darkest Dungeon, for instance, a game I love, is perfectly fine with unlinear paths and gameplay elements where you can miss. Because you're not wasting someone else's time by not knowing that information. I got this sweet throw ability. Gonna make the most of it. Oh, he's invulnerable.
It's such a fun animation. I love it. Because you like rapidly throw multiple knives.
I hate accuracy in most games that don't have a dice system, and certainly MMOs I do not want to miss. Well, in Sundrive, that's kind of my point too. Like, it wasn't non-linear if you didn't get lost. If you knew the way, you weren't going to get lost, therefore it was linear, so. but the idea of it is always fun. Like, the idea of procedurally generated games is cool, but for the most part, they rarely ever work out.
Diablo 3 did a good job with it.
I think so. You know, you'd see a lot of the same stuff in a row, but
And Valheim.
it's all. Yeah, Valheim.
Seeing the same stuff was, you know, yeah, that's all well and good. But what I liked about it was the sense of being lost in a dungeon, and then like going back to that dungeon and still feeling lost. Like that part of it was cool in Diablo. It made it seem threatening.
I think V Rising made the right choice doing a more set map because there's more to discover and the bosses are more interesting in their own arenas.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I guess you could build arenas that were part of the randomness, right? But I'm not a game designer. Valheim did it. Valheim is my favorite procedurally generated game by far. That's just a damn good game. Someone asked if this was an MSQ stream. No. We're just hanging out today. We went and got ether currents that we missed. Today's just a bonus stream while we do some much needed cleanup. Now we can fly in Stormblood. So now we're just grinding out some tomestones, having a good time, hanging out, chatting with y'all.
Yeah.
Vibing. It's a vibe stream today. It's a vibe stream.
I also really like that Valheim let you keep your character across multiple maps. That was a nice feature.
Yeah. I wish I could do that in V Rising because I kind of want to start a new world because our world is too freaking busy right now. Ludus Door. I know Ludus. I know what a Ludus is, but every time I read it out loud, like Ludus Door, I'm like, oh, such a lewd door.
What's a Ludus?
Why do you? It's where they trained gladiators in like ancient Rome.
Oh. I mean, we do
I'm
actually.
surprised you don't know that.
No, I've never heard that.
It seems like a Kyle fact.
It does. I like that fact a lot. I guess we are being useful today too. We're getting tomestones for our eventual extreme attack on Shinryu.
That's true. Come on, buddy. What are you doing?
He's invulnerable.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I haven't been here in forever. Kyle is a rogue. Is Kyle a ninja right now or something else? Yeah. So that's why people are telling folk what you're playing. Not even a rogue yet. Kyle's such a noob.
I do think there's some interesting gaming applications to the DALL-E stuff going around. The future is going to be bizarre.
Potentially. The future's going to be copyright strikes.
Well, is
If
DALL-E
DALL-E's
getting copyright
involved.
strikes because it's using copyrighted
Well,
images?
no, imagine, yeah, like, how are you going to do procedurally generated visuals like that in the game? It's like, oh shit, well, now Mickey Mouse is in my procedurally generated
That's
game,
true.
and now
It could
Disney's
happen.
suing the studio. Like, you're just over there like, I got nothing to do with it. I just built the AI.
I got a thing. What was that thing?
I don't know. You got a thing?
Areola's Edge?
Did you just say areola?
Deliver an attack potency combo gut slash. Okay, I'll have to figure that out.
There's no way that says areola.
No,
There's
it
no
says something
universe.
else. I just didn't know what it said. It was some fancy word. It was making stuff up.
I believe whatever that thing is, it's your third combo move.
Okay, cool. All right, we should be able to go over to our wondrous tales now.
Oh, yes, and see.
which I do not have on this.
I don't think we got. Oh wait, there's a down arrow to click on. What happens? Oh, I got a sticker. I got a cactar. I got a cactar sticker. It
Cool.
worked.
So if we wanted to run that content again, you click second chance, retry, and then you select that box again.
Do we want to do it again? Do you want to just keep going?
Yeah, I mean, because if we roulette into the low levels again, we can now get another sticker off that same activity. Otherwise, we have to move on to doing like Crystal Tower or a level 50 dungeon, that sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, wait, hold on. There's options. Retry 1 point, shuffle 2 points. Oh, we want to retry. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You gotta click it. Okay. And the sticker stays? Interesting. Cool. Do we want to keep it the same group since there seems to be a lack of players?
If they're down to stay, they can. I don't think, because everyone was saying we only get retries when who's new to the duty, which means they have to be a new player, not an actual new person in your party. So changing out party wouldn't do us any favors.
So we're incentivized to stay in the same group.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. While we let me check the members chat and see if we've got any questions for the hosts. Otherwise, we can do some Q&A from chat. Looks like nothing new. Oh wait, hold up. I noticed on last Thursday's stream that Garrett had some seltzer on his counter. Do you use that for drinks or just for drinking? As a purveyor of canned television static, I was curious. Canned television static? That's from Luke. We have seltzer on our counter? It should be in the fridge. If seltzer was on the counter, I'm not sure why, but yeah, we keep seltzer on hand. The hell do we use seltzer in? Aperol spritzes, I think, is the first thing that comes to mind. Trying to think of what else we use seltzer for. I think we mostly keep it on hand for Aperol spritzes. If you've never made an Aperol spritz, it's made with, if you're loaded, champagne. We use sparkling wine. But you also put seltzer in it for added carbonation. Kyle, have you ever had an Aperol spritz?
I have no idea what that is.
It's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. And it's very easy to drink on a hot day. And if you're like us and you use cheap sparkling wine, it's very easy to get a headache. So you gotta be careful.
Headache?
Cheap wine gives me a headache, man.
Oh.
Canned TV static's the best term for that I've ever heard. I don't know. I guess I missed the joke. Did you get the behemoth mount? No, we did not. I don't have the behemoth mount. Do you have the behemoth mount, Kyle?
Oh, the big boy. No, we haven't gotten that one. Were we gonna rock another dungeon?
Yes. I was waiting to see from our group if anyone had issues with queuing up again. So we're just going right back into leveling roulette. Yes.
Bring it.
Cool.
Well, I'm aware, Slander. We always, when we have to go record things, I turn that on, and then it skipped the cutscene I meant to record. So I can also go capture it from the book. I know that, but
I'd like to do as little recording after the fact as humanly possible.
So sometimes when we're doing a new dungeon, I'll forget to turn that off. So I'm going to leave it on for now. But when I get to the end of the game, we're done recording everything that we need for videos and stuff. I'll turn that back on, and then we can skip all the cutscenes. But thank you for the tip.
Yeah. So if you got a question to ask, feel free to at Grinding Gears so it gives a little highlight, and I'll do my best to keep an eye on chat while we run the dungeons. You can have a chat with you all. But ready for Obi-Wan? It was good. I'm ready. I'm sure Kyle's not.
Stop putting words in my mouth, man. If I dislike something, that's perfectly fine. And the problem with calling me out is you group me in with a group of, I don't know, bunch of racists online, and I just
How am I grouping you with a bunch of racists?
because you say I don't like Star Wars, and the second you say someone doesn't like Star Wars, Disney themselves tweeted, if you don't like Obi-Wan, then you're a racist. Like, it's messed up out there. The internet's
They
a
did not
messy
tweet
place.
that.
They
That is
did.
not what they
They
tweeted.
said space is no place for racism.
That is very different from if you don't like Star Wars, you're a
They
racist.
made a stance on their Twitter that declared everybody who didn't like Star Wars as a racist.
That is not it. You are a.
They,
oh my
they
god.
need to think more
What
before they go
YouTube Kool-Aid
tweeting
are you drinking?
that horrible trash. Because if
They're
you want to
dealing with.
if you want to disagree with Star Wars, the first thing that comes to people's mind shouldn't be racism. It should be poorly delivered plots in a excuse
That is
of a
not what they're saying, you loon.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they have every incentive to. They have every incentive to, because then you can curb reviews and blah, blah, blah. It's all control, man. The government and Disney's trying to control you.
Oh my god, you are unhinged.
I dislike the Obi-Wan series for very simple reasons.
And
that
I think that's okay. I don't think tweeting "space is no place for racism" is equals if you don't like Star Wars, you're racist.
Now-
that is not equivalent.
Now, of course, here's my, my aside is, of course, I'm aware I'm having lots of fun. But I did think that tweet was very poorly timed and a horrible tweet to make. And I don't care. Like, congrats. Congrats. Like, you took a stand against Nazism. Like, big grats, everybody. We really made a declaration this day. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
How would you? What would you? What do you want them to do when someone's coming after them? Like,
For the most part, I'd like you to just ignore their insanity and focus on an audience that loves what you're doing. Like, don't give fodder to the fire. And make them aware, because then we all have to be, like, hyper aware of it and concerned about the racists in our midst. And I'd rather pretend they don't exist and we all have a lovely time respecting our fellow human being.
I don't know. I think if I was, part of a brand and I was being harassed, I would love that to see that
Who
brand
was
call out the
harassing?
assholes.
Who was harassing?
The actress that plays Reva was getting DMs.
From racists?
Yes,
But
that's what the whole thing was about.
that's ridiculous.
You're mad you don't even know the whole story,
No,
man.
I want to ignore the whole story because it's stupid.
Okay,
That's
well,
a stupid plot line that this world has invented. Like, the reason we can't have X-Men superpowers is because we'd all be horribly racist about it. That's what X-Men exists to tell the story of.
you were making massive leaps of logic, man, and I'm really struggling to follow. When I tease you about not liking Star Wars, I'm literally just teasing you about
Okay,
not liking Star Wars.
I'm just saying, like, I would
I
love.
want to be very clear that I am not saying that you suck because you don't like Star Wars.
I would love a world where we could discuss the plot lines of Star Wars without having to engage in a world where there are racists and that they have made it a problem because of who she is rather than the plot of the actual show. Like, that's the
I agree.
conversation I want to have, and it makes me sad. I see you all saying privilege in the chat. We're not having that discussion right now. I'm aware that is my privilege, that I am thinking like that. I'm very aware of it, and it makes me extremely sad and frustrated that is a privileged stance. I feel a great amount of sadness. I really am destroyed by it.
I get where you're coming from with like wanting to escape in your escapism, because that's something you and I talk about a lot. Like, we like escapism as an escape.
Right.
So you brought up that tweet, which sounds like you were unaware of, was reacting to an actual attack on a cast
I can't
member.
actually go up on that land. No, and I wasn't aware that was them responding on her behalf, and then the company defended its own and defended its actors, and that's a nicer take than what I saw on the internet, which was people arguing with it, which I then closed it down.
No, that's why I was like, whoa, like that's why I cracked back, because there were people who were like, you know, harassing, like that you could look up on their Twitter, and they were, you know, had a history of harassing people involved with the production, and they were saying like, oh, this tweet is just saying like what you said, and that's why I was like, whoa, hold on, let's mix messages here. What is? Oh, I already have one of those. I can't get those boots.
I can go for those boots. I wish I could
What are
see
we at
stat upgrades on earrings.
Yeah, jewelry, because necklaces I don't think lets you do that either, right?
Arwojo, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, go ahead.
People are looking at me funny because I'm at work listening to you guys as a podcast in my headphones and keep snickering. I'm glad you're enjoying the conversation. And I do agree that these are, and I like the take that this is an important conversation to have, because yeah, I'm learning information I didn't know. And that's the powerful thing about real-time conversation, something we can't do in YouTube videos. Granted, you know, I'm not sure I would make a Star Wars criticizing YouTube video, but when you make a YouTube video, you have to get on the horn, you make a declaration, and then it's permanent unless you take it down and all that sort of thing. But you're establishing your viewpoint and then putting it out there. The important thing about a real-time conversation is my buddy Garrett here can tell me information I didn't know about the situation. I'm still sad.
Kyle, we've been accused of faking real-time conversations. So
that's well, you know, the podcasters' woes, right?
You want to talk about the most unhinged comment I've ever, the most unhinged accusation I've ever received as a content creator. And that was over on another podcast, folks. So if you missed that inside joke, we were accused of scripting our unscripted conversations. And they said we have we fake real-time conversation, which I had never heard the term real-time conversation before.
Possible.
Yeah, so this is an in-joke between Kyle and I that we make a lot. Well, Kyle, you know, you and I actually, this whole conversation we're having right now, Kyle, we scripted it ahead of time.
And like thinking about it, like if they gave more classifications to their tweet, would that have caused more hate to the woman they were defending? Like that's even a darker universe. I hate that universe as well. The dumb. It's such a frustrating world.
Yes, that is putting it mildly. No, dude, I too see fracases and say to myself, you know what, I don't feel like reading further today, because I try and save myself for things I feel like I can help with and whatnot. I try and meter my patience for bad things happening in the world. So I try not to read up about every single horrible thing happening.
The main goal I've made for myself in that regard in news and whatnot over the last 3 years has been avoid any articles that talk about a general group without naming any specifics. When it says people are angry about Star Wars, it's like, yeah, I'm not going down this road. You gotta give me some classifiers as to, because if the article instead led with racists are angry about Star Wars, yeah, I'd stop reading, because I'm like, well, this opinion is not what I'm interested in. But they get you with that journalism and those hyperbolic words, and you go, oh, well, damn, like I mean, people, I know people. These are people I might know. I guess I didn't need to pull those, did I? No. No, I didn't. I did not need to pull these living fossils. Yeah, no, it just sucks. No, that's what I was referencing a week ago when I was saying it's like how I wanted to talk on podcasts about the Ghostbusters reboot and how I thought it was terrible, but like sexists like just made it too touchy of a subject to even have a conversation about it. That's why I was referencing that, because this is currently going on in Star Wars. Well, and fantasy and sci-fi is the place we explore these ideas. Like that's literally the purpose of, as dated as it is now, the original Star Trek was to take interesting Twilight Zone ideas and put them in a setting you would find interesting and explore human culture. So when people are mad that those things or questions exist in video games or movies, you are kind of missing the point. Oh, the people being mad about like woke Star Trek is hilarious. Like I find that so amusing.
Because like I remember being a kid and being like, Star Trek was the first show to have an interracial kiss, and I remember as a kid thinking, wait, what? That was a problem at some point? Because as a kid you don't know about any better. You're still learning about those issues.
Well, it's also like as a kid, you're in class in the 90s and they say, and this happened in the 60s, 30 years ago, and you go ancient history. Nothing exists from then.
And now I'm in my 30s and I'm like, oh shit, the 30s, 30 years ago is not that long ago.
Yeah. But they also taught it that way to us. Like they're like, hey, this is ancient and long, long ago. Your grandparents did go for suffrage, and you're like, wow, so long ago, so ancient. The world is so different.
Yeah.
I keep unsyncing.
Never again, never.
But yes, Obi-Wan is dumb. I don't like Obi-Wan. Ultimately, I don't like Obi-Wan. I don't like... I think it's an interesting excuse they made and an interesting moment in time. Then she found out Ben's name, and now I'm like, well, your whole plot point is useless. I don't like this facet of time you've experimented with. Because if she didn't know it was Obi-Wan and she just knew him as Ben, then like, yeah, okay, like then years ago my father in the Clone Wars, so like, yeah, it wouldn't be a personal message, but now they've messed with the message from A New Hope. She would have called him differently.
You're talking about the Inquisitor?
No, I'm talking about Leia knowing who Obi-Wan is.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, also, I don't know. I don't care enough about that plot point to defend it.
Yeah, no, I know you like lightsabers and you just like seeing more Star Wars.
Nah, hold on. Now you're putting words in my mouth. This is how he just likes lightsabers.
Okay. Hey, Bert Alvarez, thank you for the super chat. We're talking about Star Wars. We got in the weeds about Star Wars. It's sped by Copper Bell Mines though phenomenally.
What's the stream about? Oh, we're just vibing today. It's a bonus stream. We had to go get ether currents, and now we're just grinding dungeons and doing Q&A, which naturally led to Star Wars, as it all roads lead to Star Wars. If I'm in the room.
So what do you like about Star Wars?
A lot, but I mean Obi-Wan specifically. I'm really enjoying seeing Obi-Wan, a different Obi-Wan than we've seen before, at a different point in his life. I like broken, faithless Obi-Wan. That's fun. I'm with you that the Inquisitors weren't really working for me, but I think we had that conversation already.
Yeah,
I think they're overly hammy, and not in the fun way like the Emperor is hammy. They're very paper thin characters. And
the powers just didn't make much sense. Like she's hunted him across the universe, but she can't find him behind a couple boxes. Like it was really bothersome. They were right there.
She never talked about being able to feel his presence. She was strictly just trying to draw him out by
hunter. Like she can't sense the man that she's hunting with so much passion behind a couple of boxes.
They, at no point in the show does it mention it. She was out there murdering people to try and draw them out.
Box of that's just...
It's also not what that scene was about. The scene was about revealing information. Try not to be heavily spoiler, but
yeah.
Not being coy on purpose. All right, opening up my tails.
Yes, we got to reset our tails before we do the next one.
And got another sticker. I got grapes, Kyle. They're very high resolution.
Oh, nice. I got a mushroom man.
Yeah, Star Wars is somewhat inconsistent with its rules. I wouldn't say completely, because I would say something like Doctor Who is just like completely uninterested in having rules, whereas Star Wars does establish things, but some people get to pull from that pool and others don't. Like there's just Force sensitives that just sometimes don't have powers that other Force sensitives have, and they don't go to great pains to set that up sometimes.
Shall we rock another one?
Yeah, let's do it. You just want to keep going, same stuff?
Well. Feel free to take off Durotax or
But they do have to
Ritolia?
click a commence button, so I assume if they're not down,
Yeah.
they're not going to click commence.
Yeah, take off. You know, don't feel like you need to, but welcome to have you keep joining us. Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid Boxes Can Hide You from Anyone? It did look like a fun open world game.
Sorry, what game?
The Metal Gear, which was the one 5 where you did all the
5?
box stuff.
5 was where it was open. That was the most recent one, right?
Yeah.
Phantom Pain with the robot arm and the open world.
Yeah.
That is the only Metal Gear Solid I've played for an extended period of time. I love it. I was never really a Metal Gear dude. 2 impressed the shit out of me visually, but I like watched a friend play it and I felt like I didn't need to play it. Tried, what came out when we were in college? 4? I tried 4. It did really nothing for me. I love 5. I think 5 is a truly great game. It has really, really good tight gameplay. Man, still don't have the mobility abilities, man. Ugh. In this dungeon.
I got my 3 button though.
Yes. Well, that's good. Oh, I do too. Nice. Wonderful. Look at these little bugs just hanging out. They're just vibing. Look at these little dudes.
Miting away.
Miting away. Miting away.
How long does the mug buff last? Where is the mug buff? Increased targets. Oh, it's a damage taken. Oh, it's a debuff on them.
Get the mites. Get the mites. I'm going to scroll up real quick and see if we missed any questions during that. Canobiplosion is what I'm going to call it.
Kyle gets in trouble.
Oh, it's fine. We were both very unaware of something from the other person.
That's fair. That's fair.
It happens sometimes. It happens sometimes.
I do think that's an interesting question. What explanation is too much for Star Wars? A lightsaber crystal too much? Midichlorians?
Midichlorians is too much. Midichlorians goes over the line.
Yeah, giving biological reasons for magic powers was kind of weird.
Like a lot of people I know, like didn't like Rey's powers in Force Awakens. Like, you know, oh, now she can Jedi mind trick out of nowhere. I freaking loved it because it was like, I don't need it explained. Let's just go. Let's just have fun with these powers. I liked the more like unexplained magification of the Force in Force Awakens. I prefer that because it's not like we got super into it in A New Hope either. It's just like, well, now the dead dude's talking to him and he's gonna land this shot. So like I prefer that more. I think it's more fun.
It's not the theme I want. The theme I would have loved to see in Last Jedi was that she was that powerful because of an imbalance in the Force.
I would have been down with that too.
And that she could do all those things very suddenly because the dark side was so strong that like balance had to be maintained and we have to yin and yang this biz. And so she leapt up in power as the last Jedi. Basically all the Force good points were just siphoned into her, which
and also because like Luke was just like, time out, like I'm not into this, I'm cutting myself off. Like it's like, well, it's got nowhere to go. That would have been cool and also simple. And then in freaking Rise of Skywalker, they're like Force dyad, and I'm like, oh my god, just Star Wars. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it light. Let's keep it fun. Let's go.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been a tough couple of years, and you know, as I talked about in the previous conversation, like it's hard to have a good conversation about Star Wars without getting labeled for disliking it for various awful reasons. Really, like when they trotted out a computer generated face of Luke there on the ground along with Han Solo, like I was like, holy crap, those are like my childhood idols, and what they did to them mattered a lot to me. So there was some like, honestly, like some 30-year-old, well, I was 32 at the time, like there was some growing up I had to do very quickly where I was like, well, shit, mythological characters I really care about can be ruined before my eyes and be messed with, and people I identified, played as, imagined myself on the playground can become a dude who would kill his own, what was that, grandson, cousin? What was his relation to? Like, that was so
Kylo? Kylo would have been his nephew.
Yeah. And a lot of people had that experience recently with like Sylvanas or other properties. Daenerys was another one.
I had that with Sylvanas big time, man. I was like, no. So, to me, Sylvanas was never evil. She was like a diehard pragmatist. And yeah, so them going, Sylvanas is a baddie now. I was just like so pissed. They went the easy route. Like, she's a monster because she's undead. Like, I thought the whole point of the Horde was to have a nuanced take on this. So yeah, I had that with Sylvanas big time. Big fallout with giving a shit about Warcraft lore for me.
John, you want to talk Star Wars with me sometime? Uh-oh. Wait, is that good? Or like, because
I'm assuming if he wants to talk with you, it means he agrees with you.
Oh, okay.
I really like. I don't love Last Jedi, but I do love what they did with Luke. I like Grumpy Hermit, Old Man Luke. I think that's some of the most interesting shit we've had out of new Star Wars. Casino Planet could have been cut.
Yeah.
Could have been cut.
Well, when they're riding the CGI beasts, like, oof.
Also, oh god, like, you want to talk about like what I wish happened? Like, I wish Rey would have went with Kylo. That would have been the most interesting ending to that movie. Is her going, you know what? Yeah, screw the past. Let's try. Let's just give it a shot. Let's see what we can make happen if we agree to work together. That would have been 110% the most interesting ending to any Star Wars movie ever. But nope, just like, no, she's gonna run away. Let's go float some rocks.
Jezzer says you have to spring for the extra special characterization tier to get the good development for Sylvanas.
Oh, okay. No, that's Immortal.
You didn't buy
that's
the
Immortal.
bonus pack.
So if you pay more in Immortal, you get a more interesting ending. That's not true. I don't think. Maybe it is. How sad is it that I don't know for sure? Eagle, thank you for the super chat. Star Wars was fun while it was Space Knights and Space Wizards versus the evil Empire. Sorry, trying to line up this poll. Here, I can spam
Star
my
Trek
1 AoE
was
now.
Space United Nations and avoiding Space World War III. I'm old. That's fair.
That is fair. I hear the latest Star Trek is good, and it kind of a return to like classic Star Trek form. Brave New Worlds, is that it? So I should give it a shot. I should probably just watch TNG. That's what I should do, because I've never watched TNG.
I was in 6th grade when episode 1 came out, and I thought it was badass.
Episode 1 is the first movie I ever remember eventually not liking as much.
Right.
But, like, I was the perfect age for it. When it first came out, loved it unabashedly. But, like, in the wait for 2, I started getting a critical mind about movies in between 1 and 2, and kind of turned sour on 1. I also started dating, and I actually didn't know 2 had come out. I was, just starting to get into the dating game and wasn't paying as close attention to things like the release of Star Wars. And then kids around school were like, yo, did you see that Yoda fight? I'm like, what the hell are people talking about? And so I went out that weekend, and that was the first time I ever saw a movie alone, was episode 2, because the girl I was dating at the time was wholly uninterested in Star Wars. And that's when I realized going to a movies alone can be a totally perfectly fine experience.
Sure.
I don't mind it. Every once in a while, if Katie's out at a business event or something, I'll just take my ass to the movies, go see something, have a perfectly nice afternoon out.
It has been a really long time since I've been to the movies. We went to the movies for the new Doctor Strange, but man, I'm getting kind of old. Like, I don't like talking. I don't like hearing people shift around. Like, I just
yeah.
It's been a while, and I was kind of like, man, this is inconvenient. And people are talking. I see phones flashing down there, and I'm just not as into it as in my own home.
I had a really bad experience going to see The Batman, which is the latest Batman, which it makes them. I'm so annoyed by the name because you have to specify. I had a really bad experience with that, and so we haven't been going to as many movies, which bums me out because it used to be like my favorite thing to do. I love going to the movies. But we still go, but now we do it a little less, and we only go to the fancy theater with the recliners and the reserved seats. Because even if there are a-holes, it's a lot harder to hear them with the recliner covering your whole, you know, rear of your head.
I could see myself like doing like an opening night, like going for the energy again, and like hearing people cheer and stuff like that. But I don't think I'll be doing movies just as a like go to, you know, weeks after the fact to see it.
Marvel movies and horror movies are really fun for that. The opening night. I love opening night horror movies, like especially slasher flicks. We went and saw the new Scream on opening night. I forgot how much fun it is to see a horror movie. Like people are getting horribly eviscerated, and everyone's just cheering, laughing, having a good time. I love it. R. Wojo, thanks for the super chat. If you haven't seen it, watch The Last Starfighter. I haven't, but the only thing I've ever heard about this Last Starfighter is don't watch The Last Starfighter.
What is it?
My understanding is a very bad old sci-fi movie.
Oh, so kind of like Kroll or any of those sort of things?
Again, my understanding, I haven't seen it. I've been told by many people it is not worth watching because it's bad. So I have not watched it. Super Sideswiper, thank you for super chat. They need to give Batman movies a break. You know, I thought that. I agreed with you, and then I went and saw the Batman, and I really enjoyed it, despite the theater being a miserable experience. Did you see the new Batman? It's on HBO right now.
No, I don't have HBO. I'm not really interested in it.
I wasn't either. It fell on a perfect weekend where we had nothing better to do, so we went. I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. It's also just very well shot. So if you're like a cinematography nerd, damn, whoever did the cinematography for that movie, it's so pretty to look at.
Okay.
Everything is dingy, overbearing, and horrible way, but it's like everything is so well framed. The color grading is gorgeous. It's a very well made movie.
Okay, I'm gonna bark. I can't both have a clean armory chest and level a side job. It's impossible. That's impossible. You ask too much. My armory
I forgot
chest
the second
was
chance before that run.
Oh no, you did. Oh, bummer.
I did. Yeah. Shit happens.
I can't do both.
my armory chest is a mess right now. I think I offloaded chest pieces the other day. That's it. That's as much as I've done in my armory chest recently.
I do think like from the outside that Robert Pattinson could be a good Bruce Wayne Batman. He has kind of the...
He's a really fun spin on it that I haven't seen before, and it's another reason I kind of liked it. He just kind of he plays it kind of like he's just kind of over the world, and it works. He's very like, he came across a bit nihilist, which seems stupid because a lot of Batmen are nihilists, but his version was very like, I don't know, our generation of nihilism. He's very real millennial energy. Haha business, thank you for the super chat. Unlock Ninja. I think people are trying to bribe you to go unlock Ninja, Kyle. I believe that's the energy I'm picking up in the room.
I see.
And Winkle says in a super chat, thank you. In case y'all weren't aware, you can only get a bonus from each roulette category only once per day.
Right, we're not getting roulette bonuses right now. We're doing Wondrous Tales. So technically Wondrous Tales would be best serviced doing over multiple days.
In theory, yes. But you have the week to do it, but we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Just wanted to grind some dungeons and not think too much. Shout about nerdy things.
Oh, and thank you to Durotax for joining us for as many as you did. Much appreciated. I got some stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely be I mean, I will be doing the Rogue quest line, but it'd be a pretty big interrupt to what we're chilling doing right now. So
yeah.
Send us into another? I guess we need one more person. Or we can have one more person, I should say.
Yeah, this is gonna need to be my last one, right?
Okay.
Yeah, or if I need to go at 6.
Sounds good.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah. What happens with Party Finder when someone drops? I always forget. I think I need to... Oh, yeah. I just need to restart it. It's that simple. All right. Recruit. And I'm going to reset my Wondrous Tales because I'm dumb. Oh, we also wait. What? Why is it asking me to reset Coil of Bahamut?
That's because someone in our party did that. So I think they've already done it, and so it's showing us through there that we wouldn't get. I'm assuming. I'm not actually entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that's why it's grayed out. That'd be my guess.
Gotcha. Do you want to change it up and do something else, or do the same one?
I'm fine doing another Lobby.
Let's keep going.
I have done a treasure hunt. Yes, it was fun. I didn't really know the map well enough to enjoy the searching part, so my companion for it just threw it in a generator or something, or like looked it up online. So the hunt part, the treasure hunt part didn't really exist, but the dungeon thing was fun enough.
I have not done one yet. They sound time consuming.
Oh, when you use a retry, it grays out one of the other ones at random. Oh.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Did not notice that. Let's look at this. Oh yeah, look at that.
Man, Wondrous Tales has a lot of
Yeah,
cabinets.
complete Whirl Eater and Binding of Coils of Bahamut is grayed out for me. Still can't use my damn mobility ability. Sad story. Sideswiper, thank you for the super chat. Batman is a nihilist, or shouldn't be a nihilist in my opinion. He is at best an anti-nihilist. Also, Job Quest, don't hold your team back. We're trying to enjoy some content quickly.
No, I'm not saying that like me advancing would be bad for the team. In fact, I'd probably unlock a bunch of new abilities that'd be better for the team. I'm saying more that Garrett would have to pause his fun in the dungeon run while I go and do story quests. And I like the rogue story quest. I want to enjoy it. I want to bathe in it a little bit and take some time with it.
Yeah.
But
we're doing content together at the moment. That would not be doing content together.
As for nihilist, I'm not sure what a nihilist is.
Kind of believes that there's like no hope for the world. Everything's pointless. Why bother? That kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. I think Batman's best when he's countering the whole Justice League. I think Batman as a device amongst the Justice League makes the Justice League work, and that's where I enjoy him best.
That's a good point. I guess he would be somewhat nihilistic tendencies, but I guess an anti-nihilist, right? Because the Joker would be a nihilist. Why is it whenever I play MMOs, I end up talking about freaking Batman every time? Back when I used to do the WoW podcast with Taliesin, every pre-show we'd end up talking about Batman.
I don't know, man. Sounds like a personal problem.
Every time.
Because I didn't like Superman at all until I watched the Justice League. I think he is a really interesting, and I'm talking about Justice League, the cartoon series. It's cool to hear Superman talk like he's always holding back and that he could never go full strength because he might destroy the whole freaking planet.
Yeah,
and that side of Superman's interesting.
That's a cool band. I didn't really like Superman until I read Kingdom Come. That's what kind of sold me on Superman. So it gives him basically human problems to deal with, but through a very like epic seismic scope issue. Batman animated series will always be my favorite Batman.
I'm also older now, and like, a lot of the angst has left me. So angry Batman isn't as interesting.
I still find angst really fun, even if I'm not as angsty as I once was. I can remember being that person, and I find angst a fun thing to traffic in.
Also, I was so excited back in the day for a Scarecrow movie, so I got that. I really, really like the Christopher Nolan Batman.
Batman Begins is good. Dark Knight's the best, in my opinion, but
yeah, sure, yeah.
Dark Knight's good. Dark Knight Rises is disappointing.
I mean, there's a movie in there with Heath Ledger that may have happened that would have been beautiful.
Yep. what do you do, right?
Yeah, I don't know what you do right. Do you just give it enough
Do you go in here?
years?
I don't remember. I think we can. We can skip this alcove, right?
Yeah, do we have to go down there? I don't know anymore. I don't think we have to click anything over there.
God damn, do I not remember these early dungeons at all? Also, I don't think I was tanking for most of them, so I'm not used to leading the way.
I do like Clayface. I think he's got an interesting plight.
In the animated series, he was
Yeah.
one of my favorite villains. Him and
He's super creepy.
Dr. Freeze. How have we not gotten a good Dr. Freeze in a movie?
What, you don't like Arnold
Mr.
Schwarzenegger?
Freeze.
Yeah.
Dude, like that's just at this point, like that's you're not even trying to be funny.
It was just insane. Like, it was such a weird meme.
That movie is such a dumpster fire that I absolutely loved when I was a kid because I was a kid.
Yeah,
So I didn't
yeah.
care.
The same thing as that episode 1 business. And I really like, I wish there was a way we could maintain Old Republic lightsaber duels while still getting back to the more samurai slow fights of Empire Strikes Back.
What are the video game? What are the lightsaber fights like in that?
Oh, sorry, not Old Republic. Republic era. So
Talking
the
about, like,
council.
prequel?
Yeah, prequel.
Okay, you want Duel of the Fates.
I think that's great. I just don't think modern Star Wars needs to become a more advanced fighting style. I think it should have stayed more samurai sword.
I agree. That's another thing I kind of like about the sequel trilogy. I like the lightsaber fight style in that because it's slower.
Aha Business says, thank you for super chat. Mr. Freeze actually has a sad backstory, wanting Nora back. Very sympathetic. I agree. I don't think it was well done by Arnold Schwarzenegger or that script.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, they technically did it, but that whole movie just sucks, and Schwarzenegger's characterization of Freeze sucks. But no, that's part of the reason I like him so much in the animated series. He's so sympathetic. He has really good motivation, like really strong motivation. That's also kind of why I like animated series Batman, because like a lot of times he's trying to help the villains.
Yeah.
And it just like a musical, it gets too far, and instead of singing, they have to fight. This animated series Batman is so good.
Yeah, it was a great time. I mean, there's a making of documentary where basically all the animators are sitting around being like, I don't know how we got away with it all. Like, we were doing some really disturbing crap up there.
No, I believe the animated Batman predates Batman and Robin,
I think so.
because it was based off of the Tim Burton Batman. They even used the Danny Elfman music, which I think they were still using in those live action movies, I guess. But yeah, my child brain memories are hard to recall. But I'm fairly certain the animated series predated Batman and Robin. All right, let's see here. This dungeon is not the ugliest thing in the world.
No, it's a perfectly serviceable dungeon.
Someone's gonna go back to our wall dungeons, and I'm gonna be like, "This is the ugliest dungeon in the world."
Maybe. I mean, it was so long ago. It was 6 months ago or whatever.
It's a little samey, but there's little flourishes that I really like. Did we miss something, or do we go past?
I'm pretty
that's
sure
that's the path to the final boss, right?
Yeah, we go beat up the
backtrack.
last cultist dude down here, and then he takes down the wall.
Yep. Yeah, my memory says it was after Batman Returns. That movie is completely unhinged, and I love every minute of it.
Which one?
Batman Returns,
The
the
one
second
with-
Michael Keaton one. Catwoman, Penguin, Danny DeVito.
Oh, that thing's
Michelle
bizarre.
Pfeiffer.
It's really
I
disturbing.
love it. It's so messed
ugly.
up. Like, my parents should not have let me watch that movie.
No. I mean, I got to watch the first Batman a lot, which is, pretty disturbing.
Yeah, it's disturbing enough, right?
Yeah, you gotta watch, Jack. Come on, Jack, let's go. Yeah, he kills the parents,
Yeah,
What'd he do in Batman?
it's dark. It's dark, but not as dark as Batman Returns.
I think Danny DeVito's just gross in that movie.
He is, and I love it. It's so good. It's just such a wild movie. what's the origin story for the penguin? His parents threw him into the gutter, and he went down to the sewer and met a bunch of rejected carnival performers. Like, I love it. Nuts. It's completely nuts. Burr, burr, burr. Are you ready
Skipping cutscene.
to receive a mind flare?
I'm ready. I've got all my buffs. My 2 boss buffs are on cooldown. I'm ready. Or off cooldown, I should say.
Kyle, I humbly request that you watch the latest Stranger Things so someone else can not like it with me.
Okay, yeah, if you want to be miserable, give me time for Dead
right.
Meat's show to come up on it, because I'll watch that instead.
The 4th episode is legitimately great, but the rest of the season just made me angry. The thing that everyone's freaking out about is legitimately cool. That's the 4th episode.
I'm sad to hear people are really not liking the Buzz Lightyear movie.
All I heard is that no one's seeing it because it's
Yeah.
underperforming. That's all I've heard about it. It looks cool to me. It looks
Seemed like
very
a cool
pretty.
story. I've heard that basically, the cartoon was great, and they just made up new lore that wasn't as interesting as the cartoon show.
Oh man, if there's established fans of the Buzz Lightyear cartoon, I am not one of them. I don't give a shit.
I did like that cartoon back in the day.
I thought it was ugly, so I stopped watching it, which is how I stopped watching a lot of cartoons.
It was ugly, but it was available on non-cable though, and I didn't have cable, so it was premium stuff. I think Ed, Ed and Eddie is one of the ugliest cartoons I've ever seen, along with Cow and Chicken, probably uglier than that.
When a show's intentionally ugly, I can usually get past it, but when it's just it's just a lame style, or what I perceive to be a lame style, it's all opinion after all. That's when I'm like, I'm good. I agree. Haha, business. I've only seen a few of it, but the Kyle's watched all of it. The DuckTales revival is amazing.
It is good.
And
Yeah.
also, it's a very strong animation style. I think it's very pretty. Oh, well, that was fun, man.
Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog with the hole in his tooth. Yeah, that's a weird show for sure.
I love that show. Yeah, it's another one that's like it's kind of an off-putting style, but I think intentionally so it didn't bother me.
Well, that was fun. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you to our party members for going through some chill dungeons here as we talked about movies and all that kind of stuff, and got our ether currents today. So
I'm just excited that we can fly, man.
yeah, we'll do that for questing now. Tomorrow we'll be back at 5 p.m. Pacific for the Royal City, I believe is the first one of the Alliance raid for Heavensward. Thank you for the super chat on the way out, Dakoth. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dakoth.
You all have a lovely one.
Thanks, everybody. GG.
GG.